What is this music, Marcus?
Dan, this is Jedi Fallen Order. I thought you were going to introduce the show, Dan.
Yeah, once you turn off this... Oh, wait, this is part of the game music?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right.
We just talked about this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Super Replay. It's been a few weeks since we were last here. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully Marcus turned me on correctly today. Yeah? Can you hear me? I only want to do introductions once today.
I can confirm.
He really can't stand saying our names more than once. That's a
once is too much. After yesterday, did you see what we played yesterday? All right,
still recovering.
Welcome back to Super Replay, folks. I am Dan Tack. I am joined today by Marcus on the sticks. Marcus, tell us what's good.
Hey, everything's good. Jedi Fallen Order's good. This arena that we're gonna go in is good. This poncho's good. It's all good in the hood here.
You gotta pass it on, Marcus.
We're doing the relay race thing. All right.
It's always the relay.
I've got the baton, and we're joined by not Andrew Reiner, who is on vacation enjoying some R&R, but we've got John Carson here in his place. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. Please call me Good Poncho from now on. I feel like that's a really good Star Wars name.
All right, Good Poncho. I'll take it.
Good Poncho.
All right, let's do this. Let's step right in here. I saw we got a subscription from Duke Faison, it looked like.
Good Poncho. We did. Look at that. We got a sub. Nice.
But it has to be spelled with like 3 U's. Good Poncho.
Sork Tomo has got us here. If you remember last time I got caught by Bing, the bounty hunter, who took all my stuff, and we broke out of jail, and now we're forced to fight in this little combat pit thing.
And we are back with Jedi Fallen Order after quite some time. We've had a heck of a time getting everybody in the same place these days, but we are hoping to have the new office open soon so we can do replay. Again, work in progress, folks. Glad to have you all here.
Yeah, it's been a wild February, hasn't it?
What is this?
It's March.
I mean, in general, it's now March. It's usually March, and
basically, it's what month is this?
It's the beginning of the March Madness. That's still a thing, right? March.
Yeah, why not?
I was like, college basketball still exists, right?
Who knows?
I don't know. What's around anymore in this pandemic era. As I'm fighting these giant fireflies and a big frog.
Yeah, I feel like Marcus is going to get bodied a bunch today, so it's a good thing we don't have hot
Dan,
wings.
you said that yesterday when I fought. Okay, well that doesn't count.
And
but
no, that counts. That counts.
I was gonna say, do you remember the boss that you said I couldn't beat yesterday? Do you remember the name of that boss?
Yeah, Ademna?
Abdullah?
Oblongata?
Edema.
Edamame?
Something like that.
What,
Yeah.
what game was?
You were in the ballpark.
We played Babylon's
Endrabu?
Fall yesterday. It was great
Endrabu?
for those of you who were not here. It was not a great game, but it was a great game to stream, I think.
Yeah, we hung out with Lord Venus. Believer Man. I kind of missed them, Dan. I would like to see them again someday.
Yeah, I think we had a good taste of that game.
I gotta remember
yesterday.
how to play this game. I was like, how do I do my force powers again? I was like, I forgot which force powers I had. I was like, I think I have pull and pause. Oh, they blow
Activate
up when I
those
die.
force powers.
Yes,
Activate them.
Lightsaber.
There we go.
That's all you need.
Yeah, happy Friday, chat. Hope everyone's having a great, start to their weekends. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go see that Batman movie. Pretty excited about that.
I'm gonna try.
I hear
to.
it's great.
Yeah, I haven't really looked up reviews. I just know it's very long. I'm going to throw this at somebody.
That's all I keep hearing. Like Wesley saw it, Brian saw it, and both of them, the first words out of their mouth was, "It's 3 hours long," but
Yeah, I don't mind that if it's good. Only in theaters though. What's up with that?
Isn't it? It's coming to stream HBO next month. What was it?
Well then, hey, I'm done. That's it. We don't need to talk anymore.
I think that's what it was, right? Like April 19th.
I'm gonna get myself a big bag of popcorn.
Bat.
Elden Ring looks weird.
Is it gonna be Bat popcorn?
This is not Elden Ring, Mystic Wanderer. Elden Ring is amazing. The only reason we're not streaming Elden Ring every day right now, Mystic, is so that people can play it without spoilers.
There we go.
Spoiler culture is at an all-time fever pitch with Elden Ring out there. So,
Pretty much.
everyone knows when you play a game on stream, that just counts as spoilers.
I mean,
It does?
a spoiler these days is if you told me something that I didn't already know about, so it is a spoiler.
Yeah.
and is how it is.
I'm voluntarily watching you play this game, therefore
Yeah.
spoilers.
Even if it's already the information has been out there publicly, I did not know of it. So-
I'm very sorry that we're spoiling this whole arena scene from Fallen Order.
The music is really, really good for this, right? I'm really into it.
Yeah. Is this a karaoke for you? Like, would you?
Biscuits with Davey. Some people have actually said they don't know if they can start playing Elden Ring because it will spoil it for them. They can't even load the game up because it will have spoilers.
That is the ultimate spoiler, is playing the game.
I realize that people are getting themselves into some real trouble there.
It's like the final evolution of I wish I could go back and play this game for the first time. It's like I'm just not going to play it now.
Right. If you never play it, you can never get spoiled.
Right.
Yeah.
See the genius
It's
there?
always your first time the next time you play
I will
it.
say, Dan, as someone that used to write a few articles for Hard Drive, that's a pretty good headline.
Creator Gaming, I do want to give away a GI Gold today. I don't know if we can. Reiner's on vacation, and I don't want to bug him. Vacation is a rarity in this biz, and let the man have his time.
Let the man do puzzles with his family.
There's Bing. Here we go. Getting our payback now.
Chandler Bing?
I'll tell you what, Crater. What I will do is for the giveaway situation, since Reiner's not here this week, I will suggest that we give away 2 next week to make up for it.
Wow.
All right?
Do you have that kind of pull, Dan?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
All right.
Dan, what if you just gave away something that you personally own instead?
We've done that before,
Like that.
Marcus, before your time.
I have
Would you
this
give away that
regular
Bing?
issue of the Elden Ring Game Informer.
One time I gave away one of my jackets, one of my expensive jackets.
Oh. Did you give it to, like, the Smithsonian? Is that, like, hanging in a wing somewhere?
No, we gave it away on a podcast.
Replay worn jacket, Dan Tack.
They hung it up next to the first airplane.
Duke, everybody has a different idea about what
next
a
to, like,
spoiler is and isn't.
Jimmy Hendrix.
We're just trying to be sensitive. We have to be as, in our position, we have to try to be as sensitive to as many people as we can about spoilers.
Marcus, quick question. So after playing, you've been playing Elden Ring for a bit, right?
I have been.
Okay. How is it going back to this after playing a bunch of Elden Ring? Are you trying to go for like backstabs and stuff that just aren't gonna trigger, or are the control schemes slightly different so it's messing you up, or?
I mean, the main difference, even though this game clearly takes some Souls inspiration, but like, attacks are on the face buttons, which, is not a Souls thing, so.
Yeah.
If anything, it's not as jarring as a transition as I was afraid it might be. It was mostly just relearning the force powers, but like the basic combat, it's like riding a bike.
Well, you only died once, so that's
Yeah.
good.
And we beat the boss in the first try. Bing.
Perfect.
They smell like used droid oil.
Yeah, they smell like used droid oil.
He's great. He looks
Good.
awesome.
I like that. I like that.
We have another.
I think we got-
You know, Duke, we're just trying to like be cognizant of everybody's different spoiler thresholds because nobody has the same ones.
Yeah. Everyone has a line. Every time I forgot that the
Did she tell you?
the second sister's name is Trilla, and it makes me think of the Rick Ross album.
I do want to eventually, GI fam, I do want to do a full Elden Ring playthrough here.
She was my
Not in the super replay, obviously, because hopefully we're going to try to get back to the...
The all Dan ring. The whole playthrough.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think that would be great. Obviously, again, a lot of this stuff hinges upon when we get into the new office and we can
Cal, we found
bracket
targets
out
and
stuff
That's not
at
all.
various times based on what we're
Fire
doing.
artillery in our position.
It's more complicated than you think.
Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
You too.
I
We
will.
also need. Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say that we need to set up our Marcus hologram system once we get to the new office, so he could physically, virtually be there.
yeah.
Yeah, see, Marcus will still not be joining us in office, so that'll be different.
I'm big leaguing you guys.
I would like to give a shout out to one of our greatest mods. Now, granted, we only have a few mods, but Holly is amazing. Thanks, Holly Spicewolf, for the big pack of subs. Nothing
Hello.
like having subs on Friday. What do you guys like on your Friday subs? I like jalapeno cream cheese, banana peppers, jalapenos, hot sauce, 3 or 4 different kinds of cold meat, and 3 or 4 different kinds of cheese with a little salt, pepper, and maybe some cucumbers.
I actually went to
guys like?
Potbelly today and got a pizza sub, which had pepperoni, marinara, some crumbled meatballs, some provolone, and it was all on
You
just
know, you were doing
white
real
bun.
good. You were doing real good when you said, you went to Potbelly today. I was like, all right, this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
And then you take the most
I just went for the basic,
the most
basic
boring
pizza
item
sub.
on the entire menu.
I mean,
The
I
pizza
thought
stuff.
about getting a rack. I usually get like a roast beef with bacon.
Yeah, the rec is good. The rec is good. The rec is
great.
improved. The
I
rec
just
is
want a
getting improved.
little acidity today. Acidity, as I would say.
Oh god, Leafeon, you're gonna give me a heart attack with these questions. So will gameplay and GI show recordings not be in studio in the office since there are still people not in MN? I'm sure we're gonna figure out an interesting solution for those who are not in MN, but I believe we also expect for the MN, the folks who are in MN to be in studio for those kind of recordings.
I'm sure there will be an elaborate TV and headphone setup to make that work.
So we're gonna get all that figured out. First, we have to move into the new office. Okay, we one step at a time, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna send a stunt double that just, says my
This
lines.
is Marky, our Marcus stand-in.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Damien Sandow in 2014. All right. So
It only
guys,
took 12 minutes for a wrestling reference. I appreciate that.
So we are finally free to explore again, which means then we can finally go get the pink poncho.
Can we please?
Reiner is he's gonna regret taking his loved ones on a vacation when he comes back and sees. I forgot which planet it was. I think it was.
I don't think
Zepho?
he's gonna regret that.
Do you remember?
And it's great.
Was it
it's great
Zepho
to
or
see.
Bogano?
You think I know Marcus?
I mean,
These are made up names. These are made up Star Wars
I
names.
think it was Zepho. Well, somebody wants to bring it up real quick.
Wasn't it in the pit with the giant frog? Isn't that what we established?
Well, I mean, yeah, I just forgot which planet that is. I think it's Bogano. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
And by the way, I like to see everybody's picks. People are going wild in chat with their lunchtime sandwich picks, and it's making me really hungry. You're
yeah,
doing a good
I
job.
have not had lunch yet, so I'm actually pretty hungry.
You don't get to have lunch till after replay. You know the rules.
Yeah, I know. This is why we gotta bring. This is why we had to bring back the wings. That was a real boon. Get lunch and replay. Done at the same time.
Hey, more fun food-themed content is probably on the way this year. I just don't want to get ahead of myself because, again, we're waiting for that office to be street legal. Not exactly ready yet.
It's got to pass inspections.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta
right.
take the ground effects off of it.
Exactly correct.
It would be really awkward if we were recording something and the roof collapsed on us suddenly. Don't want that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, you don't want Dan sitting there and be like, yeah, welcome to Super Replay! And just-
So we took
Yeah.
all the tiling off the roof.
That would not be good. Can't agree.
All right, I think we can
100%.
sit down now. All right, let's go to Bagano.
Turkey, avocado, pickles, man. These people, pastrami. There's lots of. Look at
And chocolate sauce.
jalapenos, man.
And what
That's
sauce?
what my wife had. Was a turkey avocado sandwich.
I don't think I've ever been to a Potbelly.
Marcus, don't start with me. I can't.
I mean, I don't
handle
think
today,
they.
all right.
I don't think they have them here, or they're not.
I know,
I'm
that-
sure they do. They do.
Marcus's next statement: I've never had a sandwich. You know, it's just like that's,
What's the
They just
sandwich?
don't. Yeah, they just don't have them in Florida. It's too damp of an environment for bread to exist.
Yeah, we don't have bread down here. Everyone's a carb free lifestyle. A lot
It's
of
well, I mean, a
we're
lot
pretty
of
lean down
pastas,
here because of
I
it.
guess.
Yeah, a lot of us are real lean here.
You know, Holly, I wouldn't want to try roasted pork, but if it was like all cooked and stuff, you know, you probably wouldn't even recognize it.
Yeah, I'd eat it without question. I would eat it with no guilt whatsoever. Because one, I assume they're not like endangered or anything. They seem pretty plentiful. But
Yeah.
you know,
Chewy seemed into it.
yeah. If it's good enough for Chewy, then it's good enough for
Yeah.
me. That's my standard. All right, so I think it was. So it was. You're saying, Dan, from what you remember,
From what I read, it was months ago when we played this game, Marcus. A lot has happened. since then.
Dan, it was a month ago.
We skipped an entire month.
Months.
John, can you look up really fast where the pink
Yeah.
poncho is? So that we can
Pink poncho.
finally close this chapter on our lives.
Yeah,
It was a big chapter.
it is in the Bogdo sinkholes.
That thing. 'Cause I don't think anything. Okay,
It
things are
is-
okay. Things are named. Like say our specific locations named, but they are. So let me scroll around to see if I find the Bogdo sinkhole.
I'll tell you where it is. It's at Jersey Mike's. All right.
In the Bogdo's den.
Okay, it is
There's
there.
the lock
okay.
chest. Okay.
Okay. All right. I remember
All
how
right.
to get there.
Get in. We're going to Jersey Mike's.
Let's go. I had that the other night.
I haven't
You're
had
just
Jersey-
all over the place here.
Subs
John.
all week.
Yeah, you were just in a big sandwich mood this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an easy
Oh,
thing.
jeez, that looked. Oh, wow.
Oh, good catch, Cal.
That's what I planned.
That's why you're a Jedi. Smart like a Jedi.
You know what, Dan? I'm gonna frighten
What's
you.
up?
I don't.
You do it. You
think
do
I've-
all the time, Marcus. So
this is old news for you, then. I don't think I've ever had Jersey Mike's, or if I did, I've had it maybe once.
you know, I mean, that's not a crime or anything. It's like saying, but it is kind of like saying you never had Subway. Jersey Mike's is pretty.
That's more believable than
I haven't had Subway
Potbelly.
in like probably pushing 10 years now, but there was a time where I had too much Subway because I had a friend that worked at one, and I would go visit her a lot, and she would just give me free subs and cookies. So I think
that sounds pretty good.
I think I met my like Subway quota for life during
Yeah,
that period.
That was my first job was at Subway, so I have just met my Subway quota just by
Marcus?
working there.
Considering the other stuff that you've done, we're just gonna ignore the fact you haven't been to Jersey Mike's, and that's fine. That's probably fine.
Fine.
I like Firehouse. I like their subs. Those are good.
Firehouse is good. They're always
Really?
messy,
There's a lot.
Never really had
Very-
most of them.
real sauced.
We got a lot of sandwich connoisseurs in chat today, and I'm
Oh,
loving it.
Quiznos. I have a Quiznos like
I
a mile
miss-
away from me.
I miss Quiznos. I used to be really into Quiznos when I was in high school.
You're really into Quiznos. Now,
Yeah,
now, okay.
I was a
gotta-
Quiznos connoisseur, Dan.
What
you could
what
say.
does what does it look
connoisseur.
like? What does it look like? What does it look like to be really into Quiznos? What does that even mean?
When you're when you're watching your sandwich get made, you put your face real close to that like little grill that they sit on, and you just really study it. You really
you
watch.
just start smelling it while they're making
yeah,
it.
yeah. You do like how like wine snobs like to like swirl their glass because it makes
Yeah.
the wine taste better somehow. It's like that. Like if you really take in the smell as it's roasting through the slow grill, it makes you appreciate the sandwich more.
Marcus has an entire wardrobe with those little fuzzy dudes that were in the Quiznos commercials.
The famous marketing weirdo things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I dress up when I go to a Quiznos.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Wait, did I get it? Oh, there it is! Hey!
Yay!
We did it! Look at this. Look at him. He's happy.
And now we're playing fashion Jedi.
You saw
That's
him,
drip right there.
he did a little dance there. He was like, all right, this is my
now
color.
I'm a Jedi.
Looking like a deflated pink ranger.
That's mouthful mode. That's Kirby.
Oh yeah, that's Kirby trying to swallow cow.
You ever just see a bad game and be like, I want to play this for some really weird reason?
Yeah, actually all the time.
This game isn't bad though.
No, I'm not talking about this game.
Are you talking about Babylon's Fall?
I'm talking about Babylon's Fall.
Are you still
again,
thinking?
yeah.
Have you been
I'm still thinking about Babylon.
laying up at night, staring at the ceiling, thinking about Lord Bemis?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a name! What a name!
It's pretty good.
So I was watching the end of the stream yesterday, and I specifically remember Dan saying that he will never touch that game. So there's been a whole 180-degree change in your feeling.
Sometimes you got to sleep on it.
No, but you're feeling the pull.
No, it's like
the Babylon's Call.
It's like when somebody comes up to me with like a terrible horror movie, right? And they're like, "This one is so bad." Like, because we all know most horror movies are bad, right? And you try to look for those gems, and instead, you're like, "Well, I don't really believe it can be that bad." You know, I have to go watch this for myself to see how truly awful this is. It's one of those situations. It's very bizarre.
You just need to see for yourself, experience it, go hands-on.
We could play together, Dan.
So, all right. So I asked this in chat. I think you guys missed it yesterday. Is it like a Monster Hunter? Are you like getting quests and then going into like a thing? Because you mentioned like you can't switch out your gear during.
I mean, you're not like hunting monsters or anything like that. You're literally just, at least from what I've played, you're just going down a bunch of hallways and killing waves of enemies in rooms, and then you and you do that like multiple times.
It's like, it's like a Destiny strike with one corridor, over and over. That's what it is.
Can I? There we go.
Oh, it's like a Destiny strike if it was built in like Final Fantasy 10 or 13.
It's just it's like, you know, 4 different corridors and then a boss. That's it.
Yeah,
perfect.
But the boss takes forever to get to, and the bosses, at least the bosses are like pretty all right. Like they're
like slow mechanics. So there was a Lord Bemis. Yeah, I didn't put the poll up, Holly. You know, you're a mod. You can exercise that power.
Bemis and Bumhead is.
I think it's Bemis and Believer Man.
But what is being said in chat here? Do I think Planet Terror is a good movie? I think Planet Terror is an excellent. Planet Terror did what it set out to do.
Yeah,
that was one of the Grindhouse movies, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was.
It was.
Okay. I remember seeing that in theaters with that, and what was the other one? Death Proof.
That's right.
That's true. And that's where you got your first taste of Machete.
And there were other really great trailers in that segment too, like Thanksgiving.
I remember being one of the few people in the theaters that opening weekend. That was kind of weird.
I mean, I went twice, so
I was like, no one wants to see this.
I really liked Death Proof. I thought Death Proof was
I thought Death Proof was fun. I thought both the movies are totally fun.
But I just like Kurt Russell, so you know.
Who doesn't?
But yeah, Biscuits of Davy is correct. Babylon's Fall did peak at 650 on Steam yesterday. However, you know, to be fair, we're going to the weekend. I'm sure it'll get over 1,000. That's not great, by the way, but
it's a higher number than 850.
Right.
Hey guys, notice anything different about me?
Yeah, nice poncho.
Trying to show off for my crew. They're not acknowledging it. Standing right in front of you. Like, nope.
Why do you have
it's not a haircut.
A creature eating you.
So somebody put up a poll in chat for the best sandwich. I don't even know who the.
That's a loaded question.
Against
like
each other.
Just the best sandwich in general.
But Potbelly is tied up with Jersey Mike's.
This is brands then, not just the best.
Sandwich. We love brands.
Yeah.
We're
excluding like independent delis and like.
And Arby's.
Yeah, me an independent deli. Oh, Arby's.
I mean, that's like. Arby's. I mean, if you want to get like all artsy and like going to like a kosher deli in New York or something.
Or like getting a hot dog somewhere. Like, we need to figure out what the best sandwich is.
Oh, God.
A Dagwood is the best sandwich.
A Monte Cristo.
Blondie figured it out.
I mean, honestly, I agree with both those Sammys, so I'm surprised. Usually, I can't wait to disagree with people here.
Really into raining on people's parades.
Yeah. We're just really stifling his content right now.
I was like, man, I kind of agree. Those are good sandwiches.
You guys ever get the Dagwood in Universal? You go to like the Blondie restaurant?
Oh yeah, I just go to Universal every day, Marcus, just like you. You know,
Oh, sorry.
we all can't just walk over to Disney.
I
We
mean,
don't all
I
just
could-
live
I
in the
can
Back to the
literally-
Future ride.
We got a question. We got.
Well, that's not around anymore, John. But the DeLorean is parked in a bush now. It's pretty sad.
Right? No, that's actually where it should be. It's hiding.
It's parked in
so
a bush in the Simpsons area because they can't find a better place for it. I guess
It's so people don't mess with the time stream.
It's like, hey, do you like the Simpsons? Also, Back to the Future, I guess.
I mean,
Same,
Leaf, that
yes.
place closed. That place is
Same thing.
long gone. I'm pretty sure.
I did win a Double Dare challenge at Universal once, which
Oh,
was
you
pretty cool.
Lived my.
I mean, that place is long gone.
You lived my
Pretty
dream.
cool.
What are we doing here? We have to come here. Meet Tarful and Mario and Kashyyyk. Where are they?
And to another question, you're worried about Platinum Games if Babylon's Fall is going to hurt them?
No, they're fine.
Yes.
I mean,
what are you kidding me? I mean, it's definitely.
I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna hurt them, but it's not gonna like put them out of business.
I mean,
It's definitely going to hurt them. That's.
it's
so many things, and
It's
like,
the platinum cycle. Like every other game is something that could hurt them but doesn't.
Let me see.
they
Like
got
Korra, like Legend of Korra
Ninja Turtles.
was bad. Ninja Turtles, Transformers, by the skin of its teeth was good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
what was
that
it?
place can go for
Devastation.
years.
Sooner.
Devastation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that game's alright.
On Kashyyyk.
I liked it.
Danger is here. Saul's already gone. The casualties are just too high.
I mean, they want to bring back Scalebound. That could be the
The
next.
Wookiees lose support.
They never should have gotten rid of Scalebound.
I agree.
I was bummed out. I remember going to E3. I think my first E3 in 2016, and they had a giant, like, Scalebound display at the Microsoft booth.
pair of
They had-
headphones.
They had like a dragon there and everything,
Oh,
like the model of the dragon. And yeah, it was playable. I didn't play it, but I watched some people play it. And I was thinking like this might be the next Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. And little did I know.
I mean, from my perspective, given how Chad is, you know, thinking about this, like Bayo 3 really needs to be amazing. Right?
Oh no, it really does. Yeah,
It does. Yeah.
it's been too long.
But Bayo 2 was really good.
Yeah, Bayo
So-
2, I was screaming to the rooftops in 2014 that was the real game of the year. Because 2014, that was like, you know, a famously kind of down year. But it seemed like the conversation amongst critics was like, well, I guess it's either Middle-earth or Dragon Age Inquisition, which we are not totally happy with either one, but those are by default the two best
That-
games.
that
And I
was-
was like,
that was-
Bayonetta 2 is amazing. Like,
That was the giant bomb game of the year conversation was those two games. It's like, well,
for lack of anything else, I guess like, no one played Bayonetta. I mean, granted, it was on Wii U. Only 5 people bought those, but like, I was like, Bayonetta 2, I have like no real complaints about. That's probably the most like, like flawless game of the
Yeah.
bunch. Where
I mean, and that's the thing with games and services, right? There isn't room for an indefinite number of them when you compare them to single player experiences, right? People will play a single player game, love it, hate it, whatever, and that's it. But with a game of service, you know, it's a whole different animal, and you know, not all of them can survive by the very nature of how they're created and how they're designed for content, long tails. It's a strange beast, and you know, Babylon's Fall is certainly not in good launch shape, and given how it looks, I don't think it's anything they can pull out of. But I would like to be wrong. I always like to see games do well, not bad.
well,
Right.
two bounty hunters now.
Well, dude.
Ovo,
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's right.
Uvo Adnem and, or I guess they're just the same person. they have the same name.
Hey, I can't either. I was in those game of the year conversations about that game. All right.
That just might be their both of their first names.
Are they Legion?
They are Legion.
Okay, you guys.
Do you ever? This is okay. So we have a question for. I don't know who this is for. Do you feel bad or worried for addressing something that something flopped or is bad? Why would we?
Wait, like just saying that this thing didn't work out?
Like,
Do we
this
feel
is
bad about it?
bad. Like,
Does
actually
anyone
just
ever
coming
hold
out
that
and
stuff
saying
against
it.
you? Absolutely.
Oh, like
that's part of the
studios, like
job.
if we, like you know, like if we give a game a bad review.
Oh, you got him. Don't
know.
die. Don't die.
Yeah, I pushed. Oh, okay. I don't know. He shot me. I was on the ground.
I would say that, you know, but that is, if you're not going to speak honestly and critically about things, then I don't know what you're doing in this business.
Yeah, I feel like there haven't been too many games that I've personally covered in the last year or so that have put me into that position too much.
Of like having
Um,
the makers mad at you.
You
Yeah.
didn't say
Well,
makers. You just said anybody.
I mean, people like gamers are the ones that get mad.
I don't think he
the
was
most.
specifically talking about developers here.
oh, I mean,
If you give a game if you score a game too
general
high
public,
that everyone decides doesn't deserve the score, then they get mad. And if you score a game too low that they're like, "What are you talking about? This game's great. You just suck at video games."
Your job doing a review or a critical assessment of a game product is not for anybody but your outlet and you.
Come on, dude.
okay. Outlet.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
Hella Inn is this one.
So
I would stay at the Hella Inn.
I was killed by those guys on my playthrough of this, and they never came back.
I mean, I can't believe I even have to say that.
You never
Like-
finished this game because of them? Is that what
No, they killed me. I reloaded the save, and they were gone.
Oh, is it like a random?
It's like I think it's the first time it's scripted, but like after that it's random, and they'll show up in like different places.
Oh, okay.
Or like different bounty hunters will show up in different
That's
places.
a whole big topic. Pandas is now clarifying that he did mean developers. Certainly, I've had developers contact me about bad reviews. It's uncommon, but it does happen. Again, it's much more rare than you. It's much more rare, and it doesn't impact anything. You know, that's
Yeah. Your feelings
know?
are your feelings.
Yeah, and is it? I mean, when they contact you, Dan, is it more just like, oh, can you tell us what we did wrong so we can fix it? Can you clarify a point, or is it more like is it a vindictive, like, how dare you?
I've been doing this a long time, Marcus, and I've had both of those. Certainly, again, it's not a common occurrence, by the way. It's an uncommon occurrence, but it does happen.
I mean, I've been doing this, I think, long enough, but yeah, I can't remember a time where a developer has gotten mad or offended.
I've absolutely had that happen, and
thankfully,
you know, whatever. It's that's life, man. You know.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you want me to? You want me to lie?
Yeah. I mean, as long as people are like respectful, it's fine.
I think most people can agree to disagree or whatever, however you want to put it on that. But yeah, certainly that's occurred. If you do anything long enough, that you're going to have circumstances like that.
You just got murdered by that goat snail.
Yeah, I didn't have any health. The Ella Ann and her buddy took all my health packs. But it's okay.
It's generally not done. Pandas, the reason it probably doesn't happen more is because, it's typically not a great idea to get down in the weeds about stuff like that as a big name developer, right? That wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, that's just bad form. Wait.
On the other end of things, we still have a ton of questions in chat today. Wow, thanks for being here, everybody, as always.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a game you had on the cover when it was in development? It turns out bad when it gets released. I mean, we've had stuff on the cover that hasn't even come out. Okay, like that's gonna happen. When covers, we try to pick awesome stuff on the cover that we think is gonna be awesome, and we're usually right. And we have a really good track record. But hey,
and in general, like, even if it's not on the cover, like, there have been quite a few games that I've seen pre-release or played pre-release that looked awesome, and then they come out in there, because some games show better in previews, or they can highlight its strengths better in those vertical slices than the full product. And there have been games that look like garbage that came out and were really good. It's always a roll of the dice, right? But you can only go with what they show you. And
there's been more than that one, Leaf. There's been more than one game that has been on the cover that has not even released. Rainbow Six Patriots is already mentioned. StarCraft Ghost was on there.
Remember that?
There are numerous other covers
that
were
Tiberian
going to be on the
game.
cover.
Remember that? I remember that was on the GI cover.
And then were swapped and late in the game. People don't get to see that stuff, and we're sad we can't share it with you. But it's always fascinating being on the other end of things. Pivoting very quickly to new covers and stuff like that. If something falls out because it's no longer going to exist. And yes, Holly, we are looking fantastic in game now. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't want to come back here, but I wasn't even sure how to get to over there. I was over here when I died, but I think I should have took a left at Albuquerque, if you know what I mean.
How many angry emails did I get from the Elden Wing review? I believe you mean the Elden Ring review. But I would take an Elden Wing. I got plenty. Sure, I'm used to it.
Like people saying, like,
Ooh,
This game's a 10.
Yep.
like that orange saber.
Anytime you give it 10, whatever kind of like reception you were going to receive is multiplied by an order of magnitude.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because people...
That's reality.
Yeah, because everyone has their own interpretation of it. Like, people think a 10 means flawless. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the game, which, at least for me, that's not my interpretation of it.
No, it's just
'Cause
the
there
highest
is-
recommendation that we can offer.
Yeah, like, that's... There is no game like that. Wait. Why'd you close? There you go.
I give this
It's like
scenario
I
a
need
10.
shit to open back up, please. All right.
Hey, we got the poncho, so as far as I'm concerned, we already won this episode.
We beat
like,
the game.
Yeah.
He looks really good in that, especially with the yellow beady one
Yeah.
on him. He looks...
You know, Crater, bring on the email. I don't care. Like, I always read them all. And in fact, the ones that are like 3 pages long are the most interesting ones.
I picture you sipping like out of a glass of wine. You know, as you're
Next
reading
to
it.
a fireplace.
When I get like a really long one, then I'm like, oh, this one is like 7 paragraphs. I'll like
this
get
is
up,
good.
like,
Print
we
it
have
out.
take out the chilled Chardonnay, just sort of swirl it around while I read it. You know.
And then you promptly delete it. Like, haha, bye.
Light a cigar, just put it in the ashtray, and then just leave it there.
No, Big Boss, you get again. It's not something that is good to get used to, but you do inherently.
Yeah, like we shouldn't get
It's
used
not
to that.
correctly. You should. Nobody should have to deal with that. But you know, the fact of the matter is, whenever you give a big
What?
score,
Whoa.
How did I miss that?
high
Ow.
or low, you're gonna attract a lot of attention.
Old Butterfeet over here.
For real.
That's just how it goes.
There you go.
And yeah, Duke says you should change the saber to pink as well, which I think would be a good choice.
Well, I can't do that yet.
I like
But
orange.
I know later.
You
I
can't do
can.
that yet. All right, later.
I mean, orange and pink. Everyone knows is such an amazing combination of
I
colors.
like it. I like it. I'm digging
You're
it.
basically making a sherbet then.
Yeah, he looks real 90s with those colors. Orange, pink, and yellow. Just, oh boy, it's really worked for him. I'm trying to get...
He went to
Okay,
Bayside
I
High.
need to... Wait, should I have stayed where I was? I hate this map so much.
So yeah, again, happy to answer all your questions, fam. Thanks for being here and joining us on a less than spicy Friday.
So should I...
Um,
Okay,
we don't
the
have spicy
spicy
wings
element.
this week. We're gonna be bringing back spicy
Oof.
content soon enough, but maybe not on replay. We'll see. But anyway, we got lots of content plans. Can't wait to get in the new office and start cranking out stuff there.
I was gonna ask you, Dan. Do you remember like the single best insult you've ever gotten for a review?
God,
Do you ever
I
file
think
those away? Like
I
you're not
do-
even
I-
mad because it's so good.
I wonder if I have them archived.
You're like,
somewhere.
this is so wrong, but
But I
this,
probably just deleted it.
yeah.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time that... going back to wrestling, of course. Did I ever tell you about the insult I heard The Miz give somebody at a bar?
No. Did you meet the Miz at a bar?
No, so, former Game Informer editor Dan Reichert and I think maybe Brian Vore, went to go see a wrestling show. I think it was SmackDown or something. And Dan knew where the wrestlers were staying afterwards. He knew what hotel they were going to. So we
sounds
went
right.
and camped out at the bar there. And the Miz was like arguing with some dude at the bar for quite a while. And something popped off where they were both just like yelling at each other. And the Miz caps off the conversation with going, "Yeah? Well, you have sunglasses on your head." And we're like,
Got him, chat.
Did he have sunglasses on his head?
I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he did.
What
It's an accurate blow to the ego.
Did he? Did he have a comeback for that, or
Nope, I think that ended the
that
conversation.
really wounded him?
I mean,
That was it. That was
that's
it.
a big got him.
So that's been in our vocabulary for about 8 years or so now. That was just a weird night.
You don't say.
Yeah.
So that's why Miz is as successful as he is. Then
That's it. He's great with his promos, especially against the everyman.
yeah, I never really like the most mean stuff I've gotten is just like if I read comments for a review that I don't know riled people.
Well, Marcus,
up.
we're gonna have to get you on a big game, like a really, really big game. That
I've
way,
done big games, but like I mean the most divisive, at least since I've been here, like I've done reviews prior to Get GI, but in my time here, I remember Biomutant some people were pushing back about that. Which
weird.
Like people were excited for that game. I was excited for that game, and I had to be the bearer of bad news. Like this isn't as good as we hoped it would be.
It's not.
I mean, we need to get you on like a Zelda or a Call of Duty or something like or a God of War.
I'll take
something
a Zelda.
Let's get you on Pokemon.
I'm sure you would, but I'm saying you gotta get you on one of those.
that.
Those are the ones where people are gonna like
You don't want me to be on Pokemon. And I'm an old Pokemon fan, but I just don't keep up.
I remember when there were 151 Pokemon.
The opening line in the review is me being like boomer
Pokemon fan. There's too many monsters.
Pokemon boomers.
I remember when there were only 3 legendaries.
And then they added these dogs. Not my Pokemon. Hashtag at the end for emphasis.
We do have a very spicy question from chat for the table.
Come on.
Are you going to see the new Batman? We did talk about that a little bit earlier. Yeah, I'm going to wait for it to be on HBO Max, though.
Yeah, I might see it this weekend.
Yeah, I'm seeing it this weekend.
I
don't know when. It'll be during the day.
Yeah, I was trying to plan it out. I'm like, it's like either early in the day or like the last showing.
Wait, what'd you say?
So there's like few people.
Nobody would be there if I went during the day.
Oh yeah, that's the idea.
That'd be mad clever. I could get popcorn.
Is that clever? That's kind of how it works.
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
Get popcorn and like I could sneak in my own real butter.
Yeah, you
Are you just walking around with a stick of butter in your pocket?
He has a flask of melted butter.
I bring in my own crock. I bring in a pewter crock of butter, just melted.
I just wheel in a portable popcorn maker. Just popping it in my seat.
Like, Dan, that's a true Minnesotan move. Is to bring in
your own, it really is, actually.
Bring in my own pewter crock of butter.
I mean,
I brought the whole hot dish for everyone.
Oh, I hate hot dish, so that's really
hot dish?
Hot dish is disgusting. Don't ever go near it.
It's like a casserole.
I don't even know why it has its own name. It's just basically whatever we had lying around.
So wait, it's just a casserole?
It's like green beans and like cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah, that's
and
green bean casserole.
Yeah, but it'd be like a green bean hot dish. But also if you put like tater tots and like beef, like
really great beef.
Like a beef roast in it.
They
like a beef roast.
Hot dish.
Oh, butter feet.
Like I know like lots of places around here will do like new age hot dish, but it's just basically like nachos.
Look at that guy.
With a tater tot base.
That guy's gone. He's not
gonna have some. Oh, go for it.
Oh no,
he's not gonna be in the next Star Wars game. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, probably.
What if that's like the new Boba Fett?
Falling in Star Wars does not mean death anymore.
No.
If Palpatine
has it ever,
then that he'll be back tomorrow. Oh, wow, okay. I don't even know if I found a checkpoint up to this point, honestly.
Nah, it's just Marcus getting bodied all day. You know, I'm used to it.
They got mad I threw their friend into the abyss. Oh man, where are they starting?
Oh no!
Okay, I did have one. Okay,
he threw Paul into the abyss.
He was our best. Okay.
Cal's going to save him.
Oh jeez. Okay, that was me. I reacted too soon. All right, do some swings.
That was great. I really like that one. That one is my favorite one yet, honestly.
That's one to sip Chardonnay to right there.
Dude, no, you gotta get a nice Pinot.
Yeah, I know those terms.
Well, we'll have to get a wine tasting on the Great Marcus meetup. Get that arranged as well.
I don't drink though. I mean, I can look at it and recommend.
All right.
These dudes are lighting you up.
Here,
I just want to point that out. Use your lightsaber, man.
I don't even have to block. I have it to where if I run, he automatically will deflect like that.
It looks like they were shooting you in the back a whole bunch.
Wine with games pairing. I think we did do that one thing. I think somebody did write that article one time. Believe it or not.
I almost want to say, wasn't it Ben? Like Reeves?
Or did we not do that?
That sounds like.
Did we talk about it and not do it, or did we actually do it? I think we may have done that.
That sounds familiar.
It sounds super familiar, but I don't know.
I know it was discussed at the very least.
It also could have been a Brian Shea thing. He's a fancy boy.
Yeah, that does sound like Brian. If only there was a way to find out.
What? If only there were a website.
And you get this guy's.
I'll look.
Well, here's a good question. We got a question, Marcus. I'm going to leave this one on your plate.
Oh, Zangmaster found it.
What planets would you want to visit in the sequel?
I guess we're doing existing planets. I mean,
Eh?
Mustafar would be pretty cool because isn't that where and correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause I'm only going by what was shown in Rogue One, but like isn't that where Darth Vader's like little bath tank, like his little thing he hangs out in? Isn't it on Mustafar?
That's what you really want to see. You want the stories behind Vader's bath
I mean,
tank?
like if you were gonna like infiltrate his hideout, I mean, I would just going to Mustafar in general would be cool, but that seems like that's why you would go there. It's because it's been established that
you want to see
Vader's.
Vader take a bath.
Yeah, you go kill him in the bath, right? I mean, that's what.
All right.
How many people tried to do that in Boba Fett when he's in his little tank and are like, he's pretty vulnerable. We should probably like murk this guy.
And that would be cool. That would be cool to do in a game. Is just take somebody out while he's taking a bath. Is that
yeah,
your...
that's the whole game is an
We're not
assassination
playing
attempt on
Dishonored,
Vader,
Marcus.
and somebody found out like, hey, you know, he sometimes like to sleep in his little tank. I bet if we if we drain the water, he'll die.
He's a fish.
Marcus is basically rewriting Star Wars here.
He starts like
Don't leave Anakin out for too long.
They drain the tank and he's like flopping around helplessly. Which I mean,
Flop, flop, flop.
surprise spider attacks. But other than that, you know, the casino world from Last Jedi would be pretty cool. I know people don't like Last Jedi.
Wait, are you? Oh boy, what?
I mean, I hate that
Excuse
part
me?
of I hate that part of the movie, but like the world itself, design-wise, is pretty cool. Like conceptually, the casino planet is cool.
I tell you, Marcus, every time I get in the stream with you, I know something's gonna come.
You don't
up.
think the casino planet was cool?
No. Well, could have been cool.
I mean, like I said, the world itself is cool. What they did with it, you know.
I'm a big fan of like casino levels and casino planets in general.
Yeah.
What's the best casino level?
Kind of a mystery.
Oh, it's Sonic 2, the casino world.
Casino Night Zone?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
got
probably.
Amazing music. Yeah, that's casino levels. Like Sonic has casino levels on lock, pretty much.
Also, The Last Jedi was good. I'm gonna just go ahead and
You
say
know what?
that.
I like the Last
You
Jedi.
had to do it, didn't you? You just
I did.
had to.
No,
No,
I'm with you. I will say I agree with some of the criticisms. There are others that I think are a little overblown, but I think overall I enjoy it more than most.
I like what they do with Kylo and Rey in that. I also think it has the most spectacular image in any Star Wars thing ever. The whole like light speed
Oh yeah, the like
through the fleet, the like
speed bullet.
like when they go like super anime with it.
I remember in my
yes,
theater, like
absolutely.
everyone collectively gas.
There was
like that was
zero
that was the one thing
beats.
everyone agreed was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that movie's a classic. Just
Also, the
just for that
lightsaber
moment.
battle with Rey and Kylo against the elite guard guys.
Yeah,
That was a fun fight, and I like the Luke and Kylo encounter, like that whole sequence.
yeah.
I'm glad.
Dan,
that
you're very
people
quiet
enjoy
right
things.
now.
I'm glad that people enjoy things. That is all.
I mean, it's way better than Rise of Skywalker. That was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Last Jedi every day of the week over Rise of Skywalker.
We are comparing to. I mean, both of them
And
are
again-
disappointing in my opinion, but
Last Jedi's not
you know what,
perfect.
whatever,
It's
hey.
got some bad. It's got some real
Again.
bad stuff, but overall,
I think that people liking things is very cool. I do like that. You know, if you it's like if you like Babylon's Fall, that's great.
is
I think
Babylon's
that's good.
Fall the Last Jedi of Platinum Games? Is that what you're saying?
So it's good.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's great.
I bet there's a casino world in that game. somewhere.
Hey, we might have a hit on our hands.
Red Letter Media says Last Jedi is perfect.
Wow, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Wait, what?
See, we didn't even say perfect.
Wait.
I just said I liked it more than most.
Wait a second. Red Letter Media said that?
They did indeed.
Hey guys. If it's the Red Letter Media.
I don't know if it's the actual account.
Okay. But if it is, also
Let's find
that's a good Kappa-worthy.
It is not the actual account.
Okay, good. Excellent. I'm glad someone jumped on their Red Letter Media account to say that.
It's like,
Really caught me off
have
guard
to
there
say
for a second. I
this.
was like, wait a second.
I don't think so. I mean, I clicked on them and said they had 3 followers, so I don't think that's the real one.
I don't know if they stream.
Yeah, or they're doing real bad.
You want a poker game? I like winning poker games. I'm a big poker fan myself.
Star Wars poker. I bet the
No, just poker, gang.
I bet the casino world in Star Wars, they found a way to like turn the what's the holographic board game in Star Wars? Like they made that a game of chance or like gambling with it somehow. Yeah, like high stakes betting on that weird chess game. That could be
sweet. All right. Anyway, I knew this was going to turn into
the correct Star Wars opinions.
No, you're right. I also love it when in Star Wars we get like we have to find the magical dagger that has a treasure map. I know. You know what? No, I'm not going to.
Hey, we can talk about everything wrong with Rise of Skywalker all day if you want.
That's all right. No.
Yeah,
it would take longer than we have today.
I think it all starts with that trilogy doesn't have a cohesive vision throughout. They did not plan for anything past Episode 7, and that's the main issue with it.
They didn't plan anything past.
That's a huge problem.
Wouldn't it be cool if we made more Star Wars?
How do you make a trilogy when you don't know what's going to be in the trilogy?
Right. Yeah. Well, we need to see and react to what people want.
Changes over time. That is the most ridiculous thing. Forget about it. I can't. I
think maybe that's why I liked The Last Jedi a lot. Was like it really did like. I mean, it does the cheap subversive things, but then I thought like, oh, what is this? What is this universe after this movie? And
I think it set up cool stuff.
Man, they really screwed the pooch by going back.
I wanted to see Kylo Ren as the Supreme Commander, and then they totally took that away from him in the third.
Yeah, I want to see literally anything. That would have been nice. Instead, we got no. God, I am not going to go down this.
Oh, it's too late. You're already there.
I'm not getting caught in the trap.
I'm going to. I'm gonna piece together some good things here. We're probably going back to like the High Republic at some point because of this whole like media initiative that's happening.
Yeah, because Star Wars Eclipse is High Republic, right?
But that's super far out, right? So
allegedly, yes.
But it does indicate that
My pitch is we mentioned him earlier, but you get Kurt Russell as a Jedi in the High Republic.
I'm sold. That's all you have to say. It's Kurt Russell.
I'm already on board.
I don't even know. I don't need to know anything else. I want to see the movie.
That's it. That's my pitch. If Kathleen Kennedy wants to send me a couple $1 million, we can do a spec script of this, and we could figure this out.
I mean, I got to admit, the idea is solid. I'm on board.
Are we still getting that other trilogy with the?
It's a John Carpenter Star Wars movie.
Wasn't Rian Johnson getting a trilogy?
Wait, are we really?
I thought so.
Wait, is there? No, there's not really a John.
I mean, there was
no.
Wait, John Carpenter?
No, because I mentioned Kurt Russell, I'm like,
it
should be a John Carpenter directed movie with Kurt Russell as a Jedi, trying to escape Coruscant.
Yeah, John Carpenter's Ghost of Coruscant.
Escape from Coruscant.
I mean, I watch pretty much anything John Carpenter. So.
Oh, same.
I mean, honestly, a John Carpenter crack at Star Wars could not be. I mean, it would. I think it'd be okay.
It can't be any worse.
At
this point, it's like, why not? Let's see what happens. I would like to see John Carpenter's Rise of Skywalker.
No, can we just?
Yes.
No, I'd like to see nobody's Rise of Skywalker. Let's just move on.
No more Skywalkers.
There hasn't been a movie in a very long time, and I've seen some bad movies in theaters, but I remember sitting there for Rise of Skywalker about 30, 40 minutes in, and having that feeling. It's a packed theater, opening night, and having that feeling, and I wonder if you guys ever felt this when you're watching a bad movie in public, where you're like...
I mean, I went opening night.
You just want to ask everyone around you, like, I feel like we all think this is stupid, right? This isn't just me.
This should be at least, 2-3 movies. This is really rushed, isn't it?
There's this weird mental connection that it feels like you're establishing where I feel like we can hear each other's minds right now. We're like, I'm not the only one thinking that this is a disaster so far, right? And I really want to reach over to the next person and be like, it's not just me, right?
Except for that little alien in that movie. I can't remember its name. But it's very cute.
Or something?
Yeah, Babu Frick. Babu Frick was the savior of that movie. Just the tiny little mechanic dude. I don't know. I've only seen the movie once, but Babu Frick. Wow, Jedi powers.
Oh, what?
Defending it.
No, just Babu Frick.
Okay.
In Rise of Skywalker, I do not defend the rest of that movie.
That Daft Punk looking lady was okay for the 2 seconds you see her.
Wow, yeah, high accolades for this film coming out here today, folks.
Oh, we're both on record to saying that we think that movie is a disaster and not good.
The new Obi-Wan show is going to Obi-Wan is going to rule. It might.
I hope so. Ideally that'd be nice if it ruled.
It'd be great.
Wait, I can climb that wall. Oh,
You mean old Ben Kenobi?
you think that's how they like?
No,
people
no, I don't.
Call me Ben.
Please
That'll be a line in the show, right? At some point,
call me Ben.
I agree. Crocodilly in chat says, "Let's go, Marcus." I agree. Marcus is doing a good play.
Thank you. I'm glad we are behind this idea that I'm good.
Wait, I think you're getting. I think you're overstepping.
Wait, did he jump in the hole? Oh, I thought he did.
Oh, I thought he did too.
I was gonna say like I didn't try to do that, but it would have looked pretty cool. All right. Why aren't you guys? You guys seem like you should be mortal enemies. I don't know why you guys are teaming up against me.
You're the one who can cut them in
I
half.
feel like the slug should be prey for the spider. I feel like all these bugs should really be tearing each other apart. I don't know why they're all united against me.
Well, because they can smell the Jedi. All right, they're Jedi. They're magical Jedi killing bugs. That seems like something Lucas would be like come up with for sure.
They want to taste your metachlorians.
Exactly. He's like, well, these bugs they can sense Jedi.
They prey on Jedi exclusively.
We'll call this one nasty and this one baddie and that one.
Well, really, if you turn off your lightsaber, they wouldn't be attracted to the light. They're like moths.
There you go.
What if you made a survival horror Star Wars game where you had to use your lightsaber to stay in the light? It'd be like Alan Wake, but with a lightsaber. Like you don't actually use it to fight anything. You're like, oh, there's spooky ghosts, and I got to stay in the light.
Fun. Do they not do that in this?
I don't hate this idea.
Yeah, it's like spooky Force ghosts. You know, because we've only seen Force ghosts be like nice, but what if they were like terrifying?
Quick tangent, but related. Dan, how would you feel if they added Darth Vader to Dead by Daylight as a killer?
I think that would be amazing. He doesn't really fit because it's not exactly horror, but
I don't know. He's pretty scary.
you know,
He's
I think
terrifying in this game.
Yeah,
He
it's weird. In this universe, he's supposed to be terrifying, right? Like if you lived in Star Wars land, you would not want to meet Darth Vader.
I think I would totally enjoy it. I wouldn't like sit there and be like, "Oh man, this sucks. It's not really horror." He'd be a fine villain for that game.
Yeah. What about Palpatine? He's a little more horror-y.
Sure.
Yeah, he might. They'd have a real trouble balancing force lightning in that game.
What if they just? Well, it'll be like in Battlefront. You can summon him. Like, what if he's just doing like Psycho Crushers and stuff?
It'll be the just do all of the bounty hunters do IG-88. They all just play like they're supposed to. Bosk. I don't know how Bosk is supposed to.
Honestly, yeah, I don't. The problem is, I mean, obviously, Marcus. The reason why this hasn't happened is because it's probably a lot harder to license Darth Vader than it is for some '80s horror villain who nobody cares about today.
Probably.
What if
Not that nobody cares about, but like, come on, horror villains are, man,
You know,
they just
while-
get done dirty at every turn. That new Halloween, that new Texas Chainsaw, some of the worst stuff I've ever seen.
You know, Dan, since we're already going to be on the phone with Disney asking for Star Wars rights, what if we just like, can we get like a Disney property for Dead by Daylight? Like, what if you did like Snow White?
They would never let that happen.
You know,
Can
well,
we
you
do
gotta
an asymmetric
not if you
multiplayer game?
go into it with that attitude. You got to sell it to them, Dan. Like, hey, you know, Snow White. What if one player was the evil witch and the other players were the dwarves, and you got to survive the witch? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Well, that sounds terrible, Marcus. I'm not gonna lie.
Just avoid the apples, right?
We already have that DBZ one coming out.
That looks amazing, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely excited for that one.
Put the Wicked Witch in Dragon Ball Z: The Breakers.
Why
Dragon
not?
Ball The
I mean, I
There
guess
were-
that'd be
there were-
Baba
there were
the witch,
dedicated-
right?
yes.
I mean, Baba's a good guy, but you know,
That was you.
they do have a they have a witch character already.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
We've had dedicated Star Wars fighting games before. I mean,
Why didn't they try that again? They were going so well.
why didn't they try that again? That's a great
Well,
question.
well.
Let's think about this.
Well,
Let's reboot Masters of Terrakasi. Terrakasi?
yeah,
Where's that?
but have NetherRealm do it.
See, then it'll be good. And it'll have a great story mode that'll probably be better than all the more recent Star Wars films.
Babu Frick and DBD. I mean, hey, bring everybody to DBD.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
Babu
hey, for those who
Frick.
don't know, little DBD tangent since I didn't bring it up, Marcus did. But yeah, just in like what, 2 or 3
No, I
days,
didn't
we're
know
gonna get a new DBD villain, which is gonna be sweet.
Is it Darth Vader?
No, it's Ringu.
Oh, like the ring girl?
like the ring lady.
Yeah,
Samara?
it's not
At least in the
actually-
American, at least the American version.
Right. It's not the American version. So, but they kind of mixed and matched stuff from the American version and the Japanese version.
So that means if it's being realistic, the implication is that every character watched the videotape at some point at the same day at the same time.
I don't actually know how it's gonna work. Come on, they don't have to be that accurate, right?
Yes, they
It's,
do, man. How am I going to be immersed?
Malignant would be cool. Yeah, Leaf Yon.
That would be. Have you seen that movie, John?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should watch
I've heard things. I've heard the opening is just wild.
that whole movie is wild.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I like it or not, honestly.
I mean, I know where I fall on it.
I know I'll never forget it.
I'm trying
a
to think
big
of what
fan.
the last horror movie was that I watched. I don't watch them
I think
often. My wife is all over them. She just watched the new Scream the other night and was really
is
into
that
it.
out?
Oh, that's been for a while.
Yeah, it's out on. I think you can rent it now on streaming.
Was it good?
She liked it a lot. Like she
It
was
is-
like, I have it for like 48 hours. I'm gonna watch it at least one to
That's-
two more times.
That's I guess 5, right?
It has been well
yeah.
received compared to other
Because I still haven't seen 4.
new horror titles.
Okay.
yeah.
Is Ghostface? Ghostface has to be in Dead by Daylight by now, right?
Ghostface is in DBD. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say like he has to be in there at this
But
point.
none of the other Scream characters are. Just Ghostface.
What about Chucky? That seems like that should have happened.
Oh,
Chucky's been asked for a long time.
Would that be too cheap because he's short? Like he'd be hard to kill. It'd be like Odd Job.
They've come up with clever ways to put other kinds of villains in there. They could. I'm sure that Chucky would make sense.
the cheating. If he's like Odd Job.
I mean, he's even shorter than Odd Job, so we didn't.
Yeah, they don't have any like possessed doll killer yet in DVD. So they're
Ooh, they could
definitely.
put Slappy from
Annabelle.
Goosebumps. Oh,
they could put
Annabelle.
Slappy.
It's weird. Well,
Annabelle
technically,
doesn't do anything.
yeah, like Annabelle doesn't function the same way a Slappy or a Chucky does. But Annabelle is scary.
I feel like Annabelle works like Slappy.
Well,
Like
feel like
Slappy just
Goosebumps-
talks, but
I feel
Annabelle
like
is just
Goosebumps
like
is one of
shows
the
up
best
places.
games we've ever played on replay.
I forgot the rest. You said this is one of the best games you've ever played?
Oh no, Goosebumps.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That
Yeah,
might.
yeah.
Slappy boss fight was the stuff of legends.
That's basically what Dead by Daylight could be.
Yeah, we're so glad that it is.
The template
Try to
right
live
there.
up to it, yeah. This is an interesting one that I don't even know if I have an answer to. The last Blu-ray you bought. I haven't bought a Blu-ray or a DVD in probably 20 years, so I don't. Have
I can
an
tell you
answer
the
to
last
that.
Blu-ray I was given. That'd be easier. And I was I only own 2 Blu-rays because I don't really collect movies the way I used to. But I have some special edition of Terminator 2, which is one of my favorite movies ever.
Very nice.
And somewhat randomly, No Country for Old Men. And I got both of them from my college library that I used to work at because when I was leaving, like when my time was finished there, they were transitioning to moving the library into a different building, so we were getting rid of some stuff because it was going to be smaller. So I just took those because they were getting rid of stuff. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll keep these. I've not watched either of them, but yeah.
You should watch No Country.
I mean, I've seen the movie. I just haven't
Oh,
watched.
okay,
I haven't
okay.
watched my Blu-ray copy of it.
Got it.
I don't think either of those have ever been opened. So for all I know, the disc might not be in there. It might have been mixed up, and it's like some copy of like Mulan or something in there.
Candyman is not in DVD, but he is always rumored to be the next one.
Candyman.
Ooh, I mean,
haven't
there's that
I
new one.
I forgot about the new one. I haven't seen it. Have you
haven't
guys
either.
seen? I was gonna say, like, did it make noise? Was it good?
It seemed to
Heard
have
okay
been
things?
fairly well received.
Okay, it kind of felt like it came and went, but maybe it's just because I haven't seen it.
It did come. It did.
It did because it was also during COVID that it came and went. So,
Also, that new Jordan Peele movie. What was it?
nope.
Yeah, excited for
Yeah.
that.
I still haven't seen Us.
I have not seen Us either. I feel bad.
I have seen Us.
Would,
I have seen
without
it.
spoiling, would Us work in Dead by Daylight, or is that not the
No.
kind of no?
No, they've. It's a very difficult thing to achieve, and DVD has sort of had the. Well, I can't really talk about it without spoilers, sadly, how that would work. So
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
not going to.
That's all you gotta say is no. All right, I hate these spiders. I don't like them. I just want to. There we go. I just kind of want to run away. Just let you live.
Jason Voorhees, obviously that's tough since the license has been.
Wait, he's not in it?
Well, there was a Friday the 13th game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, which also can't have him. Gotta shut it down.
And now the other complication is now what the Texas Chainsaw guys are making their own game, and Leatherface is in DBD. Does that cause a licensing issue now at this point? I don't know.
It's even more awkward.
No one cares about Leatherface.
Are they going to have
like,
to pull him from DVD?
I mean, there was a new Texas Chainsaw recently. It's back in the public eye.
Oh,
he was
so
in Mortal
bad.
Kombat.
So bad. And what's the other thing? They had to take Stranger Things out of DVD because of the licensing issues. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean,
Was it just the Demogorgon?
yeah,
Demogorgon and two survivors.
Oh no.
Was it like any of the characters from the show, like the kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Two of the kids.
That was probably like 11 and Mike.
No, it wasn't 11 and Mike. The older ones.
Oh, like the sheriff?
yeah.
They don't-
yeah.
they
Like
don't
Hopper
want,
and-
they don't want
it-
Leatherface ripping in half a child on the. So some of the older ones.
12-year-old kids.
So it's like
Who was
was it
the
like
one who-
was it the teenagers like
Yeah.
the
It's,
sister
who's
and
the one that worked at the ice cream shop? They got his outfit in that game. I always
Oh,
kill him.
oh man, I forget.
The
His name
one
just
with the
flew out-
hair.
The hair guy, yeah.
Get the one with the hair.
Hair guy.
What? Come on,
His
what's
name
that?
just
What's
flew
his
out of my
name?
head. I forgot. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, Nancy and is
The guy that used to be a bully, but now he's cool.
Nancy and the hair.
Yeah, the hair. That's right. The hair
Nancy
guy.
and the
great.
hair.
Yeah,
That's
he's
my
always
favorite.
really fun to kill.
Yeah, that's my favorite kids book.
The survivors that play him are always like the really aggressive ones.
That plays the
They're
hair.
a lot of fun to take down a peg.
Is the hair?
Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Steve, thank you,
Steve
Steve
J.
Harrington. Yes, that's right.
I like the hair better now.
And yeah, so you can still play them if you owned them, but you can't buy them anymore. So you can't play Demogorgon,
okay.
Steve, or
I
haven't
just
seen
find
the
the
new
hair.
Stuff. No.
Maybe I can
when are we
convince.
gonna do
Oh,
Multiplayer
whoa!
Monday? Zang
Too
Master,
much force.
We've been putting it up on vote on Discord for Multiplayer Mondays, Game Informer versus Dan, for DVD Monday, but we still haven't gotten
Spoiling.
anybody to vote for it.
This is Chieftain Tarful.
I would do it. I've never played DVD before.
I like how these guys were standing here waiting for me when they could see from their vantage point that I was having a hard time getting attacked by spiders, and they didn't lend a
Okay.
hand. It's like you guys could maybe lend some supporting fire or something. They're like, nah, we're just gonna watch them do this.
No, this
mean,
is
I'm a-
entertainment.
I'm a killer main Zang Master, but I do like playing Survivor Now too. I like playing both sides.
What about like Jack from like The Shining?
Oh,
It'd be kind of too no. What a boring villain, right? Like
What?
maniac with an axe. Yeah, it works great in the movie. It's a great movie. But like,
what if
how do you,
what if you are the hotel? And you're just like
Well,
shooting.
I wanna see you
blood
concept
down
that one out of the
hallways.
game, God, yeah.
Yeah, I can breathe in the water now.
Jay says, "Will we ever get another Jade Empire?" No. Next question.
I wish. Like
What if
that'd be
Jade
cool.
Empire wasn't Dead by Daylight? Just
Well,
if-
you know what? Why do I come on this show?
What if Jade Cargill was in Dead by Daylight?
What if Jade from Jackie Chan Adventures wasn't Dead by
Oh,
Daylight?
I mean, also that kind of goes back to the. Would she be the killer? Because she's so good at martial arts, or
She's so
Why not?
yeah. What if it's
Does-
just
does she use all the talismans?
Would it be the dragon, the Shindu? He'd be like the boss, and then you
Sure.
play as like Jackie and Jade and Uncle.
What if Platinum just made that game?
If
my
Platinum
God.
made Jackie Chan actually, I think I'd be on that'd be. I'd be on
Holly
board for
was a
that.
niche one.
But they put their A team on it.
The little pumpkin dude from Trick or Treat. That would be a cool one. Probably easy to license too. I doubt that character is in much demand.
Is the Babadook in there?
No.
Is Nosferatu in it?
Ooh,
No, they have no vampire villain yet, so that's an easy.
Oh
slam dunk
yeah, there's
something.
so many vampires I could go for.
They're just probably really hard to concept. Like if you're gonna have a vampire, you probably want to make him fly, and that would be just.
Well, it depends which vampire you go for.
But I mean,
I'm
do
just
you
saying,
do you go for
return to the
like?
bat or something?
Do you do a Blade crossover and you have
Like Frost,
whatever the
Ethan Frost or whatever his name was?
Ethan Hawke?
I mean, classic characters like Frankenstein, Wolfman. Yep, Jack Frost. I know the one you're referring to, Chain.
Not the
definitely
Michael
that-
Keaton one, but
that would be
definitely
very
the
nice.
Michael Keaton
I mean, he's
one.
pretty scary, the Michael Keaton snowman. We should-
1408, very hard to do. I don't think that conceptual stuff. You got to have a humanoid character base to really make it work.
The Seven, the movie Seven.
The movies. That's very
Oh,
good.
the boss,
I want to
yes.
see you execute that, Marcus.
Yeah.
That's very good. Make it happen.
All of the serial killer. There we go.
They do a good job at their own stuff too, not just the licensed stuff. But they really do crush it on both ends, I think.
Can you go any faster?
They have their own really cool characters that they come up with, and they have really good license deals with big horror brands. They've really been nailing it the last few years. Sure, people are going to complain constantly about game balance and how killers act, but you know, it's a.
I mean,
I can think of few games that I go back to as often as that one.
yeah. Plus, realistically, Dan, the most imbalanced thing is a killer. They're not really known for being balanced.
It is.
That's
It is
why- that's
also
why they're murderers.
5 versus 1.
4v1.
Yeah, that's true. They
4v1.
got to solo like a mob of people. They should be.
And again,
I
Duke,
would-
you can't really do stuff like Event Horizon. It's just not. You'd have to.
the
Concepting that one out is just like impossible.
Wait, what are Ghostface's powers in that game? Does he like call people up
he
and
fits the
start
movie.
like
He just
talking crap to them?
just runs around with a knife, I guess.
He's a stalker. He's a stalker killer. So
I'm gonna put you on a hook.
He does. That's
Oh,
exactly
is the how I know what you did last summer guy Fishman?
Oh,
is he in
God,
it?
that villain is
Fisher-
so
the fisherman.
boring. That
Yeah,
I know
but
what you
he's
did
like,
last summer,
but people
and-
know him, though. You know.
Or the Final Destination Destiny Ghost.
I was saying,
No,
it's
the
just
how do you even represent Final
it's
Destination?
just bad things
God.
happening to you. Like you just have to
Yeah.
dodge like roofs collapsing and cars
Just
falling
setting,
from the
setting
sky.
elaborate traps around. It's ghost. It's ghost trick.
The environment is the enemy. It's just falling apart constantly. Yeah,
You know, I know what you did last summer was the beginning of the fall for the slasher genre for sure.
those movies are bad. That second one is real
We-
rough.
that-
the one,
that's
the one with
we're
Brandy.
getting, 5 terrible slashers every 2 months, and it just they saturated the market so hard they just crashed it.
Oh, Dan, what about the aliens from The Faculty?
Oh.
Those are good. I
Actually,
just don't know how you concept them.
And you could play as Usher, as one of the survivors?
So that one would be a more complicated one because that's again what you do with that one is you make the villain look like the survivors, right?
right.
So that's been
And
a
then
very
and then you
challenging one.
have to do the whole like
Yeah, you have to
the whole
do
like
the
drug
thing,
test and stuff.
the
Yeah.
thing test, yeah.
Also,
What if the thing
has anyone
was in
talked
there?
about The Faculty in years until now?
I watched it like
The
last year. It's
Faculty
Wait,
and-
really?
good.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It was
watched the
great.
Faculty every several years. I wouldn't say it's great, but it was definitely a period piece.
It was fun. Yeah, I haven't seen
It's
it.
it's still fun for a couple of hours.
It is fun.
I have
It's way
not
better than the
s-
garbage they're putting out today. So I give you that. Like,
Dang.
again, that new Netflix Chainsaw horror movie was so unbelievably bad. I couldn't even. I was just like, no way, no way. And that's like a it's established brand. Not like it's not like Texas Chainsaw is sacred or anything, but like,
Oh,
blah.
Duke Faison brings up Species, which
Oh, Species.
that would
Hey.
get some people to drop money on that game.
All those.
And there was
Sure.
there was a that era of horror movies had also had Mimic as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. I
Huh?
remember that.
Bugman villain thing. He'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about Hollow Man?
It's just Kevin.
Nobody remembers Halloween.
Yeah, is there an Invisible
Actually,
Man like
That is
character?
the last
That is
horror
a-
movie that I watched. If you count that as a horror movie,
There is a stealth character, Marcus, in the game. Yeah.
Okay, but they haven't just straight up added
he's
the
not
Invisible
licensed.
is his dong hanging out the whole time, like his fleshless
Man. His fleshless.
genitals,
This is what we
like
talked
Kevin
about here.
Bacon.
That movie is a work of art. That's
Yeah.
CG. I remember the CG where he's turning invisible was actually pretty cool at the time.
Yeah, a lot of it looks really good.
Seeing
Actually,
his body just
Um,
like come together and disappear. It probably looks
This-
awful
this is-
now, but
Hard hitting content today here, folks.
I just want to see Kevin Bacon
Give me
and
the creeps.
anything.
because he was Frost in Blade, wasn't he, or was that someone else?
That was.
You don't even know who's Frost. No, he was not Frost. in
Okay,
Blade.
I haven't seen Blade in a long time, but
But I'm sure he worked with him at some point, or someone
You
with,
say-
within five
Kevin Bacon
steps
worked
of him.
with Blade at some point.
All right. All right. Yep, Kevin. This is where we're at today.
Wait, yep.
I just really want Kevin Bacon in Dead by Daylight. That's what it comes down
All
to.
right. We can make it happen. I mean, he's been in several different movies. Where
Even
it
if it's
fit.
Footloose, somehow make it scary.
Can we bring him into the X-Men part of the MCU?
I mean,
mean,
he
Kevin
is
Bacon
an
was-
X-Men character.
I know. I reprised his role as what's his face from
Sebastian
the people.
Shaw.
He was in
Yeah.
a variety of
Hellfire
horror
Club.
movies.
That guy. Haha, you can't swim.
Whoa! Yeah.
He just got
Your armor's too heavy.
We wear our weighted training clothes.
I'm gonna laugh at your misfortunes.
Can't take this off fast enough. I still think Darth Vader would be a good idea.
Get on the phone with
Yes.
Disney. Let's make it happen.
I think that'd genuinely be all right.
I don't think it would be a bad idea.
Call up John Drake. We'll get this done. We'll get the paperwork done.
Oh, look. Oh, wow. He's actually here.
no,
I thought he would
could-
disappear. Oh, no, he didn't.
That's dire.
It was all the, the microorganisms. And
Did he turn into a force ghost? Was he force sensitive?
I mean, I think Vader would be an excellent villain in DVD. Why are we talking about DVD? How did we get on DVD?
Because I asked if Vader would be a good villain in DVD. We've gone full circle.
He asked
He started this
he asked a really
nonsense.
good question. And that,
Yeah. Fair.
And then I just totally dug it into the ground.
yeah. I mean,
I know,
like I said,
I think it was
Sith
a good
Lords are
conversation.
scary. Like, we're used to thinking them as cool, but if you face a Sith Lord in real life, that'd be terrifying. I don't want to see Darth Maul in a dark alley. That'd be awful, that face. You see him light up those...
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like the closest that's gotten is Rogue One, the hallway scene with Darth Vader. Like, that's the closest to him being, like, a horror-esque character.
Yes.
I mean, he's always been a horror
Terrifying.
But, he's presented as a bad
degrees.
guy, but not, like, a horror
That's the first time that he just wasn't like... Normally he's just choking one of his subordinates.
Or, like, fighting Luke in, like, a big, epic battle. Like, that one is
Yeah.
like, he's slaughtering all these people that can't
That's
do
not
anything to him.
Rushing a hallway
That's fair.
with his mind.
People are running and screaming from him. Like,
I mean, that's the correct response, right?
no, it is, but that made him like actually. It painted him in a light like, no, this guy is scary. If you don't, if you can't stand up to him, you're kind
I
of.
get it.
You're screwed. You guys know what we're doing right now?
I've just been watching you work it here today, Marcus. You've been destroying it.
Yeah, I've been in
Yeah.
the swamp, making my way to the origin tree.
I stopped paying attention once you got the pink poncho. I thought that's all that we were going
That's
for
all I
today.
came for today.
I mean, honestly, that's all I expected to accomplish today. So
Oh, look, Cal's got something to say.
Shut up, Cal. Shut your mouth.
I wonder what the sequel to this game look like. Maybe the first game
It's gonna
took
look
a little
real
bit of
good.
Souls DNA. Maybe they go Elden Ring and it's just open world.
wait, for what? For the next one of these?
Yeah, open world Jedi Fallen Order. What do you think of that?
That'd be good. Open
I'm
world.
not gonna say no. How do you open? Yeah, how do you do that? You have to have like planet travel though.
It'd be like No Man's Sky, basically.
Oh man.
Just
That
instantaneous.
sounds very daunting.
Well, Star Wars is daunting.
So is No Man's Sky.
Having the Star Wars license is daunting in itself. so-
Space is daunting.
That is true. That's the first thing they teach you in NASA.
I don't know.
Here's our syllabus for our training. First topic: space is daunting.
You
Don't
guys actually
forget.
want to do this? You sure?
Bye.
What even is that he's swinging? It's not an axe.
It's like a vibro axe.
It's a vibro axe. Yeah.
Wait, is that a real thing in Star Wars?
Yeah.
yeah.
They make vibro everything.
I mean, they do. I just okay.
It's like the adamantium of Star Wars. It's the vibranium of Star Wars.
I thought that was that metal that, like, in the Mandalorian that he wears, whatever it was called.
That's different.
Best
yeah.
Holly, I would love to. Provide
That's the
space-
adamantium.
Space is daunting merch coming soon. I actually would love to find a merch specialist for Game Informer swag. So if you know a great artist who would fit us on commission, by all means, pass along the information.
If you want to see Dan Tack on a T-shirt, which I would,
Who wouldn't want that?
I just want your face on it. No, that's it.
That has been requested many a time.
I wish I could. I want the expression that you had the moment you realized Elden Ring was a 10 out of 10.
You know, I don't know when during the review process I made that decision consciously.
Wow.
There are a couple of different inflection points where it could have happened.
I just picture you. It was like a spiritual awakening. Like,
I mean, hey, I already knew it was. I mean, I knew from the cover story experience that I had to have. 10 hours of the game basically unfettered. That it was something special. But it's true, I didn't know till the review that it was that special.
Did you finish it again, Dan, on stream?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So I got 2 playthroughs under my belt now, and I'm gonna do a third, but I want to wait, right? Just try to give people a chance to play the game first.
Well,
Wait
he needs time to play Babylon's Fall too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have thought about it. It's
it haunts his dreams.
It's a very strange thing where you just want to play a bad game.
No, I've had.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring did beat Bloodborne for me, Duke. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yes.
Without question.
Oh, good push.
You should stop shooting at a certain point.
This is gonna be real bad for you.
It's not working.
It's
Do a yeah. I can't wait to do. There's gonna be more playthroughs. A lot more probably.
What,
Got to
did
do
you
a
see that
different
little
ending.
walk he just did?
I did.
different ending. Cool.
I did a different ending on my second playthrough. It was fun.
I didn't know that there were multiple endings. It's good.
Spoiler alert.
Are you gonna do magic next?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gonna go. Yeah. Cool.
Oh,
Some
he's
kind
got
of
a
magic.
red.
Not sure which kind.
He's got like a red foot. He's like a C-3PO's red arm, but he's got a foot version.
It's a her, Marcus.
Oh, okay. Like what does she look like?
She looks like Atrocitus from.
Oh, from DC.
Yeah.
Boba
From
Fett.
yeah, that's Boba Fett. That's Boba Fett.
Oh, okay. Good thing
Oh, that's mean.
good thing the slide was here. Oh, I'm dodging. Or am I dodging? I don't even know if I'm...
Old
I don't know if I
Butterfeet.
can actually get hit by those. There we go. Look at this. It's like Tarzan surfing on trees from the Disney movie.
God, no.
The film.
Yeah, yeah, Play some.
The greatest
I was
thing.
gonna say Peter Gabriel, but I don't
It
think
was
that's
Phil
who
Collins.
It was Phil Collins.
Listen up, you were in the Genesis ball camp, so you're, but no, it was the greatest thing that Phil Collins has ever been involved in. Tarzan.
Yeah.
I mean, those songs that he did were pretty good.
You'll be in my heart.
That song is good. I know
It is a good
Phil
song.
Collins is a bit of a punchline, but that song is good. Also, when was the last time you think you've seen that movie?
Oh gosh, that's actually been quite a while.
Yeah, like I remember Disney Channel as a kid when they were doing the featurettes for it before it came out.
Yeah.
And they could not shut up about like the tree surfing and how they were using like computer animation for the trees, and they were like so excited. Which I mean they should be, but that was like the one thing I took away from the movie was the
Tree surfing, and they got Rosie O'Donnell. Like those were the two. Those were the two things.
I don't even know
about
who
that
played
movie.
Tarzan.
I'm sure it was a guy named Steve.
Steve Harrington?
Buscemi.
The one with the hair. Actually, his last name is Harrington, isn't it?
Steve the Hair Harrington is what his friends call
It is.
Was that a dragon that just
Hello
murdered?
from Denmark. Yo, we got a hello from Denmark in chat.
What up, Denmark?
Hey, what's up, Denmark? You from Denmark?
One second.
How is it?
She listens
right
to their
now?
Transmissions. Let her find out on her own.
I kind of want to know more about the dragon that we just saw.
No, don't worry about that.
Now it's a real Souls game. We got a dragon.
Oh. There is lots of sliding in this game.
Oh, I Am Leafeon points out that Tarzan was a Steve. It was Steve from Full House. So
Wait,
I was
really?
pulling that. I was pulling that.
That's who played Tarzan?
You know, I
Or,
can't. Every time I think,
they're saying that it's the voice from Aladdin. I don't know anymore.
Okay.
every time I think about swinging through
trees.
trees now, I think about Indiana Jones, and it's just like it's the worst. I can't.
Oh,
I
you-
can't disassociate
Oh,
from
you
that
didn't
scene.
want to think about Last Jedi, but you want to think about that movie?
What about the new one?
Think about
that's
this,
coming
think
out?
about
It's
this.
just wrapped.
That movie is better than the other Star Wars. Oh my god, that's so horrible to think about.
It's better than Rise of Skywalker. I'll give it. I'd
Yeah,
rather
for sure.
watch Crystal Skull again than Rise of Skywalker.
I would. I know. And think about that. Think about rather want. Oh my gosh. I know that's hard to parse, like mentally.
Crystal Skull had some fun moments, at least.
Did it though?
I feel like Rise of Skywalker. I'm trying to think of something that I was just like
Did it,
totally
though?
okay with. Like, oh,
Babu
this-
Frick. That's
I didn't,
it's the
I
only
didn't even
redeeming
remember
quality.
him.
Oh no.
Lots of talk from Steve from Full House in chat. We also have a message here from Jedi Stud. Do you think Disney not bringing in Cal to the live-action universe is a missed opportunity?
I mean, they
I
can
don't
still
think
do
so.
it.
They could do it, and they
long-
could do it with him when he's a little bit older.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
finish
yeah.
out his game arc, and then
They
he
could just
can
make
join.
Cal, yeah,
'cause
turn
he-
Cal into the new Luke, right? Be like, yeah, he was kind of stupid in this game, but he's a badass now.
Yeah, to be fair, Luke was kind of stupid in A New Hope, so
I'm saying,
Yeah.
like,
that's just the
yeah, you know,
trajectory of a
That's
Padawan.
the Jedi way.
You start out real dumb.
The Force makes you real
But
stupid.
I mean, I could see it happening, especially lately. They've gotten real happy about like crossing over all their Star Wars licenses together. With bringing in Clone Wars stuff into the larger
Ahsoka and whatnot. Yeah,
like and the fact that Cal is based on a real actor, like
that helps
all they gotta do is call him up.
Yeah.
Is that all they got to do, Marcus? Is it that easy? Just give him a call?
And then give him a bunch of money.
I'm sure. Yeah, give him.
Which I mean, that's
like load up that dump truck and send it to his house and pour it on his.
He's probably already
car.
working on it. We know they're making a sequel to this game, so he's probably doing stuff right now. So might as well get him while he's.
I think it's fine to not have Cal in the major media. I think it's a good time for a shake up there. They kind of found their footing after those disasters with the new Mandalorian Tatooine content. Yeah. And both. I think they have room to expand that now, and I think they are. So I can't wait to see where they take things next. We already have Obi-Wan, right? I don't want to see. I want more than just Jedi all over the place.
I do too.
Duke wants to see Kyle Katarn.
Yeah,
Who would play Kyle Katarn in a live action?
Harrison Ford.
Old.
Kyle.
Also a Star Wars character already.
Yeah. Kyle Hilliard.
Oh, hey.
No,
Papa
I don't
himself.
know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring Kyle in there.
Yeah. We should let him know that he got the part. I'd be really excited.
Kurt Russell.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kurt Russell's the default good answer for everything.
Kurt Russell. I'm just gonna say it for every one of them.
Holly says Vin Diesel. I know.
I would like to see Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel's too busy working on Arc 2 as a creative director.
I forgot that game
Wait,
exists.
wait.
Every time you say Arc 2, I keep that's happening.
I'm mixing up my my bland Star Wars protagonists. Which one is Kyle Katarn and which one is Dash Rendar?
How can you mix those two up? Okay, I mean, I guess it's viable.
Dash is
they both kind of have dumb names.
Shadows of the Empire.
If I missed this,
Yep.
Okay, Kyle Katarn is the Jedi in training games, whatever they are.
Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight.
The Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the
Is that correct, or is he Dark Forces,
guided them.
or is he all of
I think
those?
he's also Dark Forces, right? I say this is
Max Rebo. I do think Max Rebo should get his own show. That'd be freaking sweet.
I still think they should do the thing I pitched before, the Beatles Get Back style documentary on his band.
I like Max Rebo a lot.
I would like 3 hours of or hours and hours of Max Rebo in a recording studio coming up with his songs and getting in fights with his bandmates. Also, what else? You guys have seen all of Boba Fett, right?
No, I've only
seen
watched.
Either.
I've watched 4 episodes of The Mandalorian, so I'm like way
Alright.
behind.
Wait, have you not finished it yet?
I haven't either. Listen, who's got time to watch all that stuff? You know, come on.
There's Elden Ring to play.
Thought you were a real fan, Dan.
Yeah, I was. And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then.
I mean,
you know what happened. Hey, I didn't want to make this whole stream about like the bad stuff. All right. But Max Rebo, all right. I think that would be sweet. Max Rebo for DVD, that'd be awesome.
You might want to watch. I was gonna say, like, there is the status of Max Rebo post Boba Fett is up in the air. We'll say.
Was he canceled? Did he get canceled in the Star Wars universe?
He was in a dangerous situation potentially, and it has not been really confirmed if he made it out of there.
You can always. I mean, hey, if it's not confirmed, it's like comic book rules. If you don't have a body, they're alive.
It's true.
If you have a body, sometimes they're still alive.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say like comic books. Yeah, we've seen plenty of bodies, and
if there's multiple universes, you're good. You'll see them again.
Yeah, that's the one thing Star Wars doesn't have is the multiverse.
That we know of.
Don't, please, God. I mean,
Well,
they pretty much went down that route, right?
I mean, there was the
Captain Marvel
rumor
bust
that
through.
remember that rumor that Disney was gonna make the new trilogy non-canon and say that it was a separate timeline or something like that.
They're never going to admit failure from like a corporate standpoint in that regard, so that'll never happen. But they can just sort of like start sweeping it under the rug like it didn't happen, and then not talk about this, which is what they're going to do, right? I would imagine moving forward with their strategy. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, well,
we're gonna give you what you wanted. Luke is training the next Jedi in his own little training facility.
Okay.
That
threw me off.
I think we found the alternate universe.
Yeah, this is where
this is Max Rebo's house right here.
this is how he gets to his front door every day.
It's a wild doorway.
Oh, I can't wait for like 10 years from now when people that grew up with the sequel trilogy are old enough to be like, hey, those movies were pretty good. Because we've hit that point with the prequel trilogy where there's a whole generation of people that defend those now, and they're like, those movies are great. Anyone that hates those doesn't like Star Wars.
Hey, so I liked the prequel trilogy when they came out, but I was also a dumb 13-year-old.
Oh,
That explains it.
I didn't
gotta
even like
give you
them, and
past that.
I was like around the same age, and even
I was into them. I was reading like the young people's novels about
the young people,
young Anakin
young Anakin.
training with Obi-Wan.
That's just the Clone Wars show.
But younger Anakin.
We all thought us
Oh,
old
look at this.
timers.
I learned a
double
Jedi
jump.
double jump ability. That
And
was-
When
you
we went to see the prequel,
failed it
pretty
immediately.
We were pretty disappointed with those, but we didn't know how bad it could get. So
I remember actively being bored when I saw Phantom Menace in theaters, and I was in 5th grade when it came out. But I love Star Wars,
Like,
and I
why
remember
is there
being
so much talking?
yeah, like what is this Trade Federation? Like this isn't Star Wars. I remember being so bored until like the
Let's
last.
have 20
Listen.
minutes in the Galactic Senate.
we got that trade embargo is very important. We need to discuss it.
They
You know,
had to
and that to
sign
me,
they had to sign NDAs and stuff. You know,
that
It
to
took-
me is exactly like why I'm staying away from Project Triangle Strategy right now.
It took me 15 years to find out what a viceroy was. Like, what is this? Who's viceroy?
Viceroy.
Who's the official Roy?
That's
It's
my.
very important, all right? They're gonna put up trade embargoes.
That needs to be a Star Wars character, Viceroy.
That I could see that happening.
Seems like he'd be a real shady dude, not some. Seems like he's maybe a corrupt politician or something. Yeah, why not? Let's.
The name's Viceroy.
You might know
I can do that.
my friend Believer Man.
Excuse me. I thought I muted, but I did not.
I would say I think Revenge of the Sith is good. I don't think that's controversial, but that's the only one of the prequels that I genuinely enjoy for the most part.
Remember the second one where nothing happens for 3 hours?
Oh yeah, like the second one, I don't even think it's I don't even think it's necessarily like bad. It's just so forgettable and like nothing that it like I remember just I still feel indifferent towards Attack of the Clones.
General Grievous is an awesome character. I absolutely adore that character. Like,
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
he's ridiculous, but I
mean-
completely like think that's awesome. It's like, wow, cool. This is the best. I actually think that character is sweet.
Yeah, like I said, the Disney Plus show where we see him hunting down all the Jedis to make his lightsaber collection.
I'd love to see that show.
It'd be
And then we get Django, Django Fett, who's just sitting at his laboratory eating lunch.
they reveal that he survived being decapitated.
Why not?
He has a robot head now, or something. We just gave him a robot head.
Oh, he's IG-88. Great.
All right, we're fighting a. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, you're getting destroyed
We're
by
in like
these
the land
tiny-
before
these
time
whelps.
now, or something.
Oh, Littlefoot.
Yeah, little. This is what, Ducky or Petrie?
Ducky and Petrie, Sarah. The whole crew's here.
Chomper in like the later movies, the little baby T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
Why aren't there
Find-
more?
find
of
this-
it? How
this-
has that
this
not been
star
rebooted
fruit.
yet?
Oh, they
Marcus
still make
fell down
movies.
again.
I mean, they made like 50,000 like direct-to-DVD.
I mean, they are
sequels,
still making them. They are still making those.
someone is animating Littlefoot right now.
You think so?
Let me take a look.
I know there was a point like I stopped keeping track in like the mid 2000s and even then I was like, they're still making these movies.
It's all on HBO.
Hi, ODM49. Welcome. Oh my god. Well, now I'm gonna be thinking about General Grievous for the rest of the day.
I thought you were gonna say Littlefoot.
No, I will not think. I can promise you this. I will not be thinking about Littlefoot at all.
You know, think about what happened to like his family and stuff. And
They're dead.
No.
They're all dinosaurs, Marcus. They all eventually died.
I always, as a kid, wondered if they would ever like address that, like if there would be a movie where the extinction event happened.
The last movie was Journey of the Brave in 2016,
Okay, that's way too recent.
which came out 9 years after the previous movie.
Okay, so they took a break.
They took a break.
Was it like them grown up? Were they still kids? Like kid
Let's see here.
dinosaurs? Which reminds me, because I still need to watch that Arthur finale, where apparently you get to see them as adults and what.
Oh
they grew
yeah,
up to do.
I skipped to the time skip. It was real weird.
They uploaded the episode for free on YouTube.
You might as well. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like
PBS.
on the PBS channel. I was like, I want to watch that
cool.
whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I loved Arthur growing up. I
Arthur
didn't
was
see
great.
the end of it. But yeah, the thumbnail had adult Arthur, and it was so weird to look at. He's got a little soul patch or something.
Yeah. He has hair like me. Kind of like messy.
Are you saying you've been rocking the Arthur this whole time?
Hey, Arthur. That's what they call me.
And I say, hey, what
Hey.
a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
I don't know why the camera spun like that.
To show the grandeur.
We can learn to work and play. Get along.
And get demonetized on Twitch.
Hey. You know, Dan, you kind of strike me as like a Mr. Ratburn-esque figure.
Oh, sure.
Who?
Yeah. Mr. Rapper.
You didn't watch
Who's that?
Have you never watched Arthur, Dan?
Arthur was I was before Arthur. Okay.
I was pre-Arthur.
I was pre-Arthur, if you believe it. I know. I'm really aging myself here.
I was born in 16 PA.
The only thing I know about Arthur is the memes. I never actually watched
Pre-Arthur. The pre-Arthur years. The Dark Ages.
Pretty much, yeah. You got to remember, I didn't have the internet. We had touch-tone phones. All right.
I mean, Arthur's a pretty old show, though.
Have either of you ever used a rotary phone?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
okay.
My grandma had
All
one.
right.
I still barely understand how to use it.
My neighbor had one.
We used to go outside, if you can believe it, back in my day.
You touched grass,
What?
as the kids like to say now.
Go touch grass.
We used to go
Wait,
to
can
the
I not
neighborhood
grab that?
baseball field for a couple of games after school. And ride our bikes out till it turned late. And then we caught fireflies, okay?
Baseball
we
is
didn't
just
have...
Yeah, I did that too, and I watched Arthur. All those things were true.
Arthur didn't exist when I was growing up.
We had to hang out with Buster and Muffy and
and
Francine.
DW.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we
don't
had
get
one
started
guy
on
in the
I mean,
DW.
no one wants to hang out with DW. What a mess.
Yeah, we probably
Yeah,
had a couple
DW.
kids in the neighborhood gang called Buster and Muffy, but they probably didn't make it.
Dan, I can't think of a harder neighborhood gang than Arthur and his friends.
I believe it. I believe it. Again, so I have no context.
They
here
had
for who you're calling me.
Binky Binky was like, he wasn't anyone
Oh,
to mess
yeah.
with. He was a
No, you don't mess with Binky.
tough
I'm
customer.
gonna have to look up this character. Who did you call me again?
Binky. Oh, you're Mr. Rat. He's the teacher. He's like really serious
Yeah.
and like
Mr.
Mr. Ratburn. He's
Mr. Ratburn.
He's a rat,
Rat.
person. He's a rat.
Rat.
He's a rat. Wow, you guys are great. You know that?
Mr. Ratburn is a beloved character.
Dan, you remind me of a rat man.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing here.
People love Mr. Ratburn. He was like no nonsense, but it was like for their own good, you know? Like
He
you.
was like a good Principal Skinner.
I found a YouTube video of
He was a competent
Arthur
principal
Ratburn's best moment.
Yes.
Because, you know, we'd be in your class and you'd be teaching us Elden Ring, and we might be like, oh, I don't want to hear this, but we know it's going to help us out. Like, oh, I don't want to know about the secret summon, but then I remember later on, like,
what's
Dan told me
the
the secret summon. This actually worked out.
The
But
Horse
It's really
Frost
good, really
Stomp.
strong. And that's a completely rigged ability. That we did a whole playthrough with just that move. It's
I
hilarious.
saw that. That was disgusting.
what I'm saying, Dan, is that whenever I proof your stories, I'm secretly looking at the classroom across my window where the fun teacher, where they're like eating candy and taking naps.
Wait, how am I not the fun teacher?
No, you're not. Oh, you haven't seen the fun teacher in Arthur.
You're the one who you're the one who actually gives us life lessons, or at least virtual life
like
lessons.
again, like
I
Mr.
want to be the fun teacher. I don't want to be the
No,
boring
those kids
teacher
are
that
actually
gives life
failing
lessons.
because they never did anything. Wait, what?
They're getting participation
Is that
trophies.
maybe not the exit? Okay. Yeah, they're too busy taking naps. Like, you know, that was the last laugh on them, right? Because Arthur would always be like, man, why can't we do their stuff? But then they wound up being better
Do I have
for
to
it.
watch Arthur now? That's going to be a new video.
You've
Dan
got
Dan
25.
watches Arthur.
Yeah, you've only got
Dan
25
reacts.
seasons or
Dan
whatever
watches
it's up
Arthur
to.
for the first time. Boomers watch Arthur.
It's only
New
existed
series,
for
only at
most of my life.
GameOfThrones.com.
It's existed for most of my.
I think can I backseat a little bit here? I think you need to double jump onto that first.
Oh wait, there's another one up there. Okay,
Jedi used to watch that too.
okay. I didn't see this.
I mean,
one.
see, Raider,
I'm like,
that's-
oh,
that was school back in
you
my
go.
day, all right?
I am
the day
hanging
that,
by
the day
the
that
seat
they
of my
rolled,
pants here.
the day that we got the VHS cart rolled in was a good day at school, let me tell you.
I shouldn't have lasted that long, honestly.
Oh, there you go. I think you got it.
Yeah, I had a bad first start. Like, I don't know how he was connecting before, but they were being real generous. This is.
I mean, every time I do this in real life, it turns out fine.
It seems like this would be hell on your ankles.
I just like it how My great coworkers here decided to put me into the rat category when they.
We just said he's a beloved character.
They're all animals.
Yeah, they're all animals.
What's the cool teacher?
I forgot what she was. What was she? Do you remember?
All right. No,
Because you didn't see her all the time. It would only be like for a few seconds whenever Arthur would look over longingly at her classroom, wishing that he was in that class instead.
Oh, there's one called. There's a guy named Mike Cramp who looks like a goat.
Was he the janitor? Remember the
He's
old
a
janitor
cool
guy?
hipster teacher. Is what it says.
I know, right?
That might have been after my time. I don't remember.
This guy
him.
kind of looks like. It is BJ Novak. Okay, that's. I'm like, why does it look like BJ Novak?
BJ Novak?
Because it is him.
It's gonna hurt, okay? I'm sorry.
I used to love reading the Arthur books too. I didn't just watch the show.
Let's
I
go.
read all those
again.
books.
Hey, those were after my time. All right.
But it's never too late. It can be your time anytime, Dan.
That's fair.
Believe in yourself.
I try.
That's the place to start.
And if you hear that theme, it's got one of the best theme songs in television history.
Cal believes in himself. That's why he's healing a burb.
Dan, I just want to say the first Arthur book came out in 1976. If it's before your time,
He wasn't popular though in those. Nobody read that. They didn't. It was a TV show when people started to care.
The
When
books
did that
were
happen?
pretty popular. I mean, he got a show because the books were popular.
yeah, it spawned into a TV show. Let me look to see when.
I used to love reading. My favorite was of the books was the Arthur Sleepover book.
We didn't. Okay, so to date myself some more, because you guys love doing that to me. Instead of reading Arthur, we were reading like. I think the big books when I was a kid was like, the
Boxcar Kids.
The Berenstain Bears were the big ones.
Kids.
The Arthur equivalent would be the Berenstain Bears.
I mean, I read the Bernstein Bears too, and I'm gonna say Bernstein. I know like.
That's fine. I'm not going to give you crap for it. Arthur's first episode was October 7th, 1996.
See, I would have. God, I was way past my time for.
That was perfect. My time.
I was 9.
Yeah, I was about.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
9.
Nine.
Me too. Oh wait.
Yeah, I was about 9 too. I guess we're the same age, John.
I wish I was 9. I wish I would have been 9 then.
I was 9.
And we said, "Hey, what
I actually learned that-
wonderful kind of day."
Marcus, I've never known your age until I listened to the first episode of Video Gameography the other day. And it's the whole Metroid discussion.
I thought I could walk right on that bird.
Yeah, let me walk on this bird.
I just fell right through it.
But yeah, I didn't realize that you're maybe just a few months younger than me.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Were you shocked or? People always think I'm younger than I am.
I thought you were younger. Yeah.
I know, which is a compliment, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. I've lost my baby face, I guess.
I want to go back.
Nah.
Babar? Yeah, Babar was hot. Oh, that was
Ooh.
good too.
Babar was a show that I watched, but I don't know if I ever actually liked it or not. I think I only watched it because it was a cartoon.
It was the same with like David the Gnome.
I mean, think about I was reading stuff like the Hardy Boys when I was in my young adult novel stage.
Yeah,
right?
I grew up with a
the
different
Hardy Boys.
I grew up with a different Hardy Boys. My Hardy Boys were jumping off ladders. Mine were cooler, Dan.
I believe it.
They're still jumping off ladders.
We're having TLC match. I don't know if your Hardy Boys were having TLC matches.
Goosebumps. Yeah, Goosebumps were getting popular. I still like Goosebumps.
I love Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Goosebumps was like a multi-generational
up.
thing. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's as much of a thing. I mean, I know they had those movies somewhat recently, but
Don't forget the game.
oh yeah, the game.
Oh yeah, the
cultural
best-selling-
touchstone. the video.
Best-selling game spawned multiple different franchises off of it.
It really brought the series back
Good job, BD.
in a big way. We got some new lightsaber materials we can mess with.
Remember that really cool Goosebumps game we played on here?
I'll never forget it, Dan. I want to finish it one
good.
day.
No, don't say that. They're gonna make us do it.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm looking out for chat. I'm trying to be the voice of the people here. I think we should do it.
I mean, we beat Slappy, the hardest boss in games.
Yeah, that means it'll be smooth sailing, I'm sure, throughout the rest of it. Because I'm sure if it took that long to be Slappy, who knows what the final boss of that game is? You think it'll be like Earl Stein himself, or?
I think so. We could probably get you know what? We should try to get Arl Stein on the show.
Oh man,
Yeah, he's probably not doing anything.
can we get him and Stephen King in a room?
I'm gonna give him a call.
Do they not like each other? Is that why? Is there a thing between those two?
I don't know if we get King.
Who knows?
Maybe we could get Stein. Maybe we should try to get them both. I'll send out emails to both of their agents.
It'd be great if we
O-
got. It'd be
ODM,
great if we
I-
got King and Stein like big leagued us.
I am probably older than you, ODM. But
Stephen King is totally cool with coming on.
Can we get Jack Black as Arlstein?
No, let's just try to get Arlstein first, then we'll worry about it. Let's try. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I'm gonna send out emails after this. Stephen King, Arlstein, and John Carpenter.
You think he
all
could
right?
he could walk us through the rest of the game?
One of them.
You think
One of them will get on replay.
You think Arlstein has any idea of that video game's existence?
I'd love to have him on for a replay of that game. Actually,
Probably
That would
signed a
be amazing.
contract of some sort. John Carpenter actually really likes video games, so I
he
feel
does.
like that is a
He had
I'm aware
a
of that.
shoe in.
He tweeted to Ashley Birch recently saying, "Wow, she did a great job in Horizon Forbidden West."
You know,
Guy loves games.
I used to go to a lot of different horror cons too, so I got some ins there.
Have you met him?
Yeah, years ago, long time. God. Again, I was in the horror sphere before the game sphere, so that dates me even more.
Used to
I
be
just
a-
have to roll my old fossils out.
Yeah, before he wrote about games, he used to be a serial killer.
Before I wrote about games, I did write about horror stuff. Before I wrote about games, it's true.
I used to terrorize my city.
My very first website was a horror review website.
I reviewed all of my crimes.
There's now an ancient curse on the town.
Do you believe this guy? Yeah, there's sure. Why not?
I said my latest victim was a 6 out of 10.
See, Raider, it was a GeoCities. I've been trying to find that page on the Wayback Machine for like half a decade now, and I still haven't found it. Sucks.
I would love to see your GeoCities page.
I know. I want to see it really bad. It's got to be there, right? In the Wayback Machine.
How many repeated GIFs and like star backgrounds do
I
you have?
had them. It was a great website.
How many-
Honestly, for the
just-
time period, it was quite well done. You know, I was sitting there writing,
You had the top
writing in
geos.
just straight up hard HTML coding. Right?
Did you have a spooky MIDI tune playing in the
Yeah.
background?
Yeah. And like
Oh, man.
It could have been the Arthur theme song.
I have been legitimately
Like a-
trying to find that website for like half a decade now and failed at it.
This world.
I would love to read my like old reviews of those stuff. Like I know I had my Event Horizon review. I probably bet it's the worst thing I've ever written, and I bet it's hilarious to go back to right now. But
Was it just Event Horizon is cool?
no, it was a little bit more refined than that.
Just this movie's cool.
Sam Neill's pretty alright.
4 stars. I
was
like
a
when
little
the
bit more
singularity
advanced than that.
happens.
It's like hell, but in space.
If we go back to my grade school newspaper where I had my first official video game review, then yes.
Oh, what was
That's
your
what
first
those read
official
like.
video game review?
Soul Blazer.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I know that game.
School paper.
Do you have access to that? Like, do you have like a clip of it?
I
or-
do. I do have it. Yeah.
Nice. You have it
Would you
framed?
Would you read it on
I do
stream?
not have it framed. I have posted
Can we
it before.
can we print it in GI Gold?
It doesn't look. I was in grade school. It doesn't read
That's
like
fine.
a video game review.
That's
today.
fine. If I can go and find my first review and print it into GI Gold, I'd do it. Which was I think Street Fighter 4.
My first review was Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
There you go. There you go.
And I have revisited it, and it was on a wrestling forum.
It's a good ass game.
Yeah, it was good. I gave it a good score, the one I made up. And
I actually have the newspaper clipping right in front of me right now
Oh wow.
Can you
in
read
a
it,
digital
please?
version. Okay. I'm gonna read it.
Did you give it a score?
It is scored. Soul Blazer. The frail empire has been ruled by greed. The king made a preposition to Death Toll, the king of evil, for 1 gold coin for 1 life, and things begin to disappear. Only you can stop it. Get the mighty soul sword or the magic of the firebird Phoenix. If you're looking for adventure, buy this. Tip. To get the pass in Grass Valley, go to the flower
The
next
pass
to the
and
fort.
grass.
Push it for 5 seconds and it will move to uncover the pass. Graphics 9.5. Sound 9. Challenge 8. That's it. That's the whole review.
Wait, where did you get the scoring? Did you take that from another
I just made it up.
publication, or
We
did you
just
just?
made-
Yeah, was
I
that
was
a
in
review
grade
crew?
school.
I mean,
I
yeah.
was in grade school.
I'm just saying. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just wondering
And
where
it's
you.
it's still better than what I've how I write. So it's you got me there.
I'll tell you what. I'll post it if you're all in the Discord. I'm gonna go post this in the Discord right now as
You
a
should
bonus.
absolutely do
Perfect.
that.
For those of you at home who are part of the GI Discord community, Y'all deserve a little treat today. So here you go.
Should that be a thing we do? Is post our first reviews in Discord?
Oh
No,
boy.
but I like
Should
to
we
give
convince
I like
the
to
other
give-
editors to subject themselves to
I
that?
could do it.
I'd like to give our bonus community a little extra. So here you go.
That's why we love you, Dan. That's what Mr. Ratburn would do too.
Yeah, lead by example. Be just a good person.
That's my first video game review ever. How old am I? I am old enough, Duke. That's all I have. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. I don't even know.
These guys like Marcus and John call me the Fossil. That's my nickname.
We've
around
never
here.
called you that.
No, I'm Mr. Ratburn.
Dan, we were at a nightclub the other night. Like, I don't know if you're a fossil.
I'm aware of that.
Wait, what? I want to go to the nightclub with you guys.
Well, Marcus, come join us.
that sounds like quite an adventure.
But we were looking.
I don't
over,
go
like,
to clubs at all, but I'll go with you guys.
You're way older than everyone here.
I was like, I
It was
will.
fun.
I'm
It was a
not-
fun
I
night.
don't-
It was a fun night.
I don't reveal my my age here, but I am older than
His
you.
government age.
I'll tell you that.
Well, you're not old. You're young. You say you do the thing where like I'm this many years young.
Yeah. You know, whatever. We touch tone phones, man. You're not winning this.
Apparently not.
I remember her being tough.
She did kill me once, but also I was really preoccupied hearing that amazing review. So I was
I think it
my
gave you
attention may have
strength.
been divided.
You were doing great.
All right. But yeah, I remember I have reread my first review maybe twice since I posted it. This would have been like 2011. It was like right when the game came out. And you know, we all do the thing where you just cringe. I mean, I'll cringe at my own work from like a year ago.
Yeah.
Let alone.
I mean, yeah, I can go back to like my earliest. I mean, I wouldn't call that grade school writing professional.
I mean,
That's
I
what
don't,
I
I don't
went
think
back to-
any sane person would.
Yeah. How hard was your editor?
Editor.
Did you have a Mr. Ratburn that just ripped into it, like marked it up?
I don't even think those things got proofread before they went into the paper.
This
man.
is trash. This is dirt sheet trash.
Have you heard of a thesaurus?
We didn't have. Yeah, remember in those days we had an actual thesaurus. We couldn't Google it.
Yeah. I used to say that my favorite dinosaur was a thesaurus.
And now you're a writer.
Yeah, it was cute, Dan. That's why I said it.
Adorable.
fair.
He learned it on Arthur.
This was all pre-internet. This was, playing Oregon Trail,
The best game ever.
Playing Milestone.
making the school newspaper.
Carmen Sandiego.
Carmen San
Number
Diego's great.
Munchers.
I learned a lot from Carmen San Diego.
Remember the game show?
Yeah, that was my Carmen Sandiego. Like the games never really factored in for me.
Oh, you've never.
I used
have
to
you never
watch
played the
that
games?
show every day.
I have not
after
played the
school. It's
games.
Still good.
Oh wow.
But yeah, the game show and like the commissioner or whoever it was, like whenever I see her in a different show, it blows my mind that she's just not.
What, like dead?
No, that she was a different person
Oh,
and not just like telling these gumshoes to find Carmen Sandiego somewhere in the world.
Yeah, she has a career.
That TV show was great.
Awesome.
Remember that theme? It was like, where in the world?
Yeah, I
is
do.
Carmen
I used to watch it
Sandiego?
every day after school.
Sandiego.
I would learn something, right? And then I watched Nickelodeon and I learned stuff.
They
What
were
was the
like
name of that band?
the Carmen Sandiego band.
It was like the
Rockapella.
Rockapella. Yeah, that's it. It was Rockapella. It's the only acapella band I will
Right.
actively support.
Yeah, Mavis Speaking Teaches Typing was a big deal.
It was Carmen and her San Diegos. It's my Carmen Sandiego cover band. Wait, how do I? No, I didn't want to do that. Trying to switch back to single blade. I think that might be better for this.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. He got me want to play the Oregon. But did you ever do the thing with the Oregon Trail? Because in elementary school, when we did computer lab, we would race each other to see who could get the Oregon first. Like we would all start playing at the same time. And
We
whoever-
didn't do that. You
Well,
were
like-
already competitive gaming, huh?
We would
yeah.
only have like
This is
30,
my
45
esports.
minutes or something
we
to
would
play, so we would just try to jam through.
Yeah, like we would do that, or sometimes we would do a run where like who could get there with all the family members intact. We had to make our own fun. Or who could shoot the most bison.
We had to touch virtual grass.
We touched a lot of it in that game. You know, they travel across America.
Touch grass, get dysentery.
The annoying thing about Oregon Trail, though, is that there's so many different versions of it. Is like, I would love to replay it, but I want to replay the version I played, but I don't know what that is.
It is probably like an Apple II.
Yeah, it's like, I wish there was a way to just like, is this the one that I played in 1993 or whatever? Is this
All up your elementary school bit. What kind of computers did we have in
Do you remember the Oregon Trail?
94?
Because I was like, I don't want to play a different version of it. I just want my version. I wish she didn't do that. That doesn't even... Oh, I guess she is Force sense. I was like, how does that even work?
Up here.
All right, we're doing better, though.
Yeah, she's like a Sith Inquisitor, right?
Oh, wait, B. B!
Yeah.
B! Nice slide.
Good slide, Cal.
Good thing that
B button
armor's
good.
tough.
Old Butterfeed.
The B button reminds me of old computer lab and GeoCities websites, GeoCities, whatever it was called.
I've never heard it pronounced Geocities, but now you're making me
no, I
wonder.
like it.
Was that what it
I
was?
liked
Like, what if
I'm
that
pretty
was
sure it's
actually...
GeoCities, but
That's how it is, though, right? That's
I
probably
had my own
really
GeoCity, okay? It was called the Tomb of Terror, and it was where I began my web empire.
Oh, I love the Tomb of Terror.
Geocity is like people calling it a GIF.
Yeah.
To me, I just can't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's technically correct, but nobody cares. Stop doing that. There we go. Did all the math.
Don't
Heal.
mess it up, Marcus.
Heal. There we go.
She's no joke, Marcus.
Dan, did you play Hypnospace Outlaw?
No, but it has been recommended to me many times.
Okay, I was gonna,
if you
that
want
game
GeoCities.
Yeah, the game is GeoCities, the video game, and it's really good. It is such.
You might find your website on there.
You probably. It is such a nostalgic, good time. I really had a lot of fun with that.
Ooh,
And now you're a real Star Wars character. You got your hand chopped off.
you gotta get a robot hand.
Being an Inquisitor taught me no setback is too great. When you've already lost your
I know, Leaf. I know. Leaf has been... Leafeon from chat is one of the ones who's been trying to get me to play it for like a bazillion years.
It'd be fun to bring you in.
Is she using the Force with her limb?
Rest of us.
She just reattaches her hand.
Just wait till the
Just like Ethan Winters.
Oh no. Is he a Jedi? Is that his excuse?
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. That was the twist at the end of the village.
Right.
Freaking Jedi.
Backslash. Looks so silly in that poncho. Can't take... I mean, I wasn't really taking him seriously, but now it's extra hard to do that. Hey, my buddy!
Dan, did you review Super Star Wars right next to it?
I believe that was the
was-
other author.
That was F. Sermon. Okay.
That's correct.
You are Luke Skywalker and must save Princess Leia from the Death Star.
Wait, what are
You are armed with your wits and ancient lightsabers. In level 1, you must cross a treacherous desert and battle a huge sandworm. Level 2,
That's true.
Uh,
you get to ride in a ship.
Is this a review or a guide?
This
We were in grade school, man.
the same thing. Most of this is cut off though. So it says level 2, you get blank, ride in a ship, blank, C-3PO to a giant, I'm guessing, sandcrawler. I really blank not say and blank really bad about blank game. Ratings, graphics 9.5, sound 9.3. They go into explaining their ratings here. Something about Jawas and a monster.
3 Jawas and a Wampa.
I give this game 3 Wampas.
It's pretty good. I think. Probably. Oh, I wish I could fast travel, because I gotta get back to the ship, and that looks real far away. I guess I...
Wait.
Alright. But we got about 3 minutes left, so we can probably
Yeah.
call it once I get back to the ship. This has been a wild ride, gentlemen. We learned a lot about each other today.
I agree. We can. I too enjoy these nostalgic romps through. Through time.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching Arthur pretty soon to see why you're the Mr. Ratburn of replay.
See if it's on Twitch Prime. Do a watch along with your community.
I'm thinking about it. If it's on Twitch Prime, you know, I can check that right now.
So I'm trying to find watch along on my Twitch channel, but I can't. So
it's easy to
I don't
do.
know.
It's in your. You got to go to your back end.
Oh, what the what? Did you
Yeah, no,
say
I was looking at quick actions, and I
There's
didn't
a
see it
special
there.
button. It is Arthur is on Prime Video.
Boy,
Leave me
Wow, we're
alone.
gonna have to do some Arthur watch-alongs.
we're gonna have to get like a
Oh,
certain
man.
subscription count or follower count to do that.
I want to watch Arthur with you, Dan. I can show.
I don't really want to watch it, but I might try.
I'm gonna
it.
pick out my favorite episodes. You're gonna love them.
Unfortunately, the entirety of it isn't on Prime, so you can't watch party the whole thing.
That's all right.
Only what's on Prime, not like the PBS free Prime. It's gotta be Prime proper in order to watch party it.
You know, you're gonna learn some real life lessons. Never too late.
All right, all sounds good. I like learning life lessons. You're never, I'm a lifelong learner.
Yeah, you never stop learning. Okay.
Like you just learned that lesson. Don't stand in electricity.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It hurts.
Generally, it does. Yeah. I guess this is an elevator. Oh, I thought the door closed.
This guy is just
Yeah, he's real passionate about his job.
got your number.
I
He's an overachiever.
didn't think you got paid enough for this.
Hope he knows how to swim.
This is the really cheerful, like, person behind the counter at the fast food place.
Oh.
You're like, oh, you really care.
PBS math show. I loved that show. I learned about probability from that song.
What show?
Hang, I'm gonna find the show by reverse searching it.
Schoolhouse Rock. No, that was ABC.
I like Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, Schoolhouse Rock is classic.
Oh, no, that's age.
Square One TV. Is that does that sound accurate? No. Yes. Yeah, this sounds right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I really don't want to deal with any of you right now. But I'm probably gonna have
Oh,
to.
yeah, this place. Can't you get onto that platform to the side now? So you double jump.
I don't. Dude. I'm letting you
Get
all
of your
live.
teeth. Places to be.
Every every breath you take is a gift from me going forward.
It was Square One TV. I used to watch
Wow.
this. I learned all my math. Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
Yeah, it's called Square One.
I don't think I know this.
Yeah, this is older than you, Marcus.
I mean, so are the Beatles, and I like the Beatles.
Yeah.
That's how we used to learn math, all right?
Wait, why did he let go? Cal, what's going on, buddy? You don't want to go to the ship? Or actually, it might actually be quicker to go this way.
I don't want to end my adventure. That's how Cal sounds.
That's all I
It's
hear.
Cal's voice. I don't want to end it yet.
My master.
This is what the Force does to your voice.
Ever since he put on that pink poncho, he changed.
He's been a different man.
Which, fair.
I gotta go look up some old Square One episodes now.
But I like his run, too. He's got a real purposeful... There we go.
We're not doing too bad, huh?
There we go. And hit that button. Hopefully nothing happens, and I can get to the ship without incident.
Well, I think you want the elevator to move, though.
It is moving.
Okay. All right.
We going.
All right.
I just hope like I'm like half scared an AT-AT or something's gonna drop down and.
I mean, it very well could. It very well could.
Okay, I think we're okay. We're in the clear.
And the ship explodes.
It's like a Godfather movie. You just
Get in, get a massage, get shot in the face.
Focus on Dathomir.
You find your Wookiee?
Yep. Things are bad down there.
going to Dathomir, Dan.
Empires everywhere.
What is that? What is that on their plates?
About time.
Oh, that's it's made from blue milk.
That's kids' cuisine from back in the 90s.
Like some blue mashed
We
potatoes.
used to have that.
Oh, who doesn't love kid cuisine? You know. Do you think they went for the brownie dessert or the apple dessert?
Brownie, 100%.
He's put a lot of
Got a
salt.
spork.
A lot of salt on his potato. He's really
I'll tell you,
pouring it.
that's good cuisine. That's what it is.
He is pouring it on.
He's just going. I hope that's Parmesan.
He's the guy that.
Still going.
He's the guy when you go to an Italian restaurant. They're like, "How much cheese would you like?" And he just says yes.
Keep it coming. They say when, and he never does.
Still coming.
And I know there's nothing I can do to make that right.
I think he's just nervously doing it now.
There's still a chance we can save the others on the
Let me just shake this real.
Someone had to animate that.
Becoming an inquisitor, like it's a
It's so weird. I can't pay attention. I'm just. He's just.
I mean, he's dumping that on there.
Kind of wish it was just like actually visibly piling up on top of it.
It's kind of funny how he's still actually shaking.
Oh,
he's had his fill.
It's be very salty,
I
man.
think BD's trying to scan if that's healthy to eat. All that salt.
So your cholesterol's through the roof.
Yeah, you're gonna have a stroke with all this. All right, this is a good stopping point. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next Friday with episode 7 of our Star Wars Super Replay. Dan, John, like I said, it's been an odyssey, gentlemen.
Square One TV.
Yeah, we gotta go so we can watch some Square One and some Arthur and I don't know. We gotta talk to John Carpenter and Stephen King, all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sending an email right now.
Kathleen Kennedy, gotta get our Star Wars movie up and running.
Yeah, we got some real movers and shakers here. So yeah, thanks to all of our new subscribers. As we said before, you can now check out the Game Informer Discord where you can read Dan's grade school reviews of old games and hang out with the rest of the Game Informer community where we talk about video games, pop culture, entertainment, hang out, play games, all that good stuff. So until next week, guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next time.